Another successful mission.
Now you just look strangely uncomfortable. Can you ask the raptor for motivation, please? Okay.
She's very photogenic.
Nothing can stop us now.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's Chip and Dale. How are you guys doing? Hello, Grogu.
Don't be shy. Makes you want to over.
Universal Orlando Resort, Earl the Squirrel needs his own Christmas tree over here for the meet and greet. I think so. I think we're gonna make that happen. We'll put that.
4 of you have tried to kill me in the past. 1 of you succeeded.
Oh wow.
Do you think the people on the moon ever look over and say, wow, it's a full spaceship Earth tonight?
Well, welcome back to the sign welcoming you to Universal Orlando Resort.
Terrifying, isn't it?
Hiya, Scooby! We're here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort with the newly opened Kona, I don't remember what it's called. Good afternoon, Magic Crew. Welcome to another Ear-to-Ear Magic live stream coming to you live from the Universal Orlando Resort here in the center of, well, Florida, where all the theme parks are here for you guys to come and enjoy. Even on a day like today here in our second week of a heavy spring break right after Easter. It is overcast. It's a little sprinkly and it might even rain some, but we're glad that you guys could join us here for another live stream this afternoon. And this time we're going to have a little bit of food and a little bit of different atmosphere for what we do here on our streams. And we're glad you guys could join us for that. This is the first time you've ever joined us. By the way, my name is Chris. I'm your Universal travel agent in the park. Work with Travelmation. My wife Susan is in the chat. I got my 2 boys with me right here behind me to help me take care of the Eatons today. They're somewhere, right? Hang on. There they are. Keep a good distance from them just in case. We got Owen and Caleb with me today to help me as we're going to go for trying every form of butterbeer we can here at Universal Orlando today. So there are 6 that I'm counting. There may actually be a 7th, but we're going to stick with the basic 6 for today. That includes cold, hot, frozen. You got those 3. Those are the beverages. Then you've got your clotted cream, your fudge, and your ice cream. That's a lot of sweet. That's a lot of fun. We're going to be doing that today, so we're glad you can hang out with us. Now, normally, and all the time, we stream from the parks here at both Universal and Walt Disney World, Monday through Friday. We will continue to do so even this week, and we would love for you guys to be a part of that as we hang out with our Magic Crew. That's what we call the group of people who hang out with us in our live chat, either down here or over here, every time we turn our cameras on. How you doing, Magic Crew? Good to see you guys again. I know we had a good time this morning, but now it's time to get to the real deal, the Butterbeer. So if you would like to be a part of this group and to come back and join us every Monday through Friday, we want you to take a couple of seconds and hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. You guys can become part of our online community here where we enjoy the parks together, and it's just a great family-friendly, positive and upbeat scenario where you guys can come into the parks anytime you want to. And you can even wear your brand new Easter hat while eating and trying out Butterbeer.
Time to get moving.
Yeah.
Ready to get started.
He's ready to go. He's ready to go. So we're gonna start this thing off right off the bat. I have already put in an order for our first bit of Butterbeer, and we're gonna head on into Diagon Alley. So, or if you want to be really fast about it, diagonally. Diagonally.
Yeah, it's got Diagon.
Diagonally. Here at King's Cross, where you can get on the Hogwarts Express and jump between the two parks. Here on this side will take you from Universal Studios to Islands of Adventure, and that comes back the same way. Different experience each time. It does take you to the other park. To get to the other gate, you must have a park-to-park ticket or an annual pass that allows you to do so. So make sure you get that. And if you guys contact us for information about your Universal vacation, let us know if you want that experience, and we'll make sure that you get the right ticket for it. All right, let's head on into the alleyway, guys. Welcome in, Hawk the fam. Let's take it to the right. Let's go. I know we're not necessarily in the United States right now, but we're still going to walk on the right side of the path. Welcome in, Leo. And if we need to refresh, I'll be glad to do so, guys. It is a spotty kind of day for connection due to the weather. We still have about 5 minutes before our dragon says hello, so I'm going to do a quick refresh if I can make sure this connection looks a little better. Let's see if that's any looks a little better today. Welcome in, Austin. Good to see you this afternoon. Welcome in, Data Right. Good evening, good evening. Welcome in, Sea Starns. How you doing today? All right, so now that we've made it into Diagon Alley, we're going to jump right on into it. Our first bit of Butterbeer is going to be right over here in the Leaky Cauldron. Hello. Hello. Have it. Order in?
We're going to go to your left-hand side.
All right, thank you. You guys in the mood for a little dessert? Shall we start off with dessert?
Yes, start with dessert. This entire course is just going to be dessert after dessert.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome in, Don.
Oops, all dessert. Limited time special.
So Gus, just give me a stage. Did you get a chance to try any of the other types of Butterbeer when you were here?
I guess we are showing off all the types, but this is like Butterbeer itself is one of the most the item that makes the food item that makes the most revenue. And
It's one of the best marketing things that Universal or actually any of the theme parks here in Florida have done.
Yeah.
Has been Butterbeer. So we have a question here from Go Tigers. Do you have to go to both HP areas to get all types of Butterbeer, or can they all be purchased in Diagon Alley? Actually, all the types of Butterbeer, most of them are available in both.
Yeah.
So if you're looking, you just have to know where to look for them at. The clotted cream is available both at the Leaky Cauldrons and the Three Broomsticks. and they have different locations both in Hogsmeade and here at Diagon Alley for your hot, cold, and your frozen butterbeer. Now, the butterbeer fudge, I believe, is pretty much also available in several places. The only one that I'm concerned about is Florian Fetescue's ice cream, which is here at Diagon Alley, which is where you would get your ice cream.
The ice cream is a little bit specialized.
Yeah.
It's a version exclusive.
So I don't think there's any ice cream over in Islands of Adventure. Welcome in, Bryce. So we put our order in. So we have a mobile order in for clotted cream.
Overall, this is the side I would want to stick in the most.
So the boys have never had butterbeer clotted cream at all.
I've never had clotted cream, period.
So I went ahead and splurged, and I got us each our own. We're going to share some of the beverages because we've tried some of them before, and honestly, I don't think it'd be a good idea for me to put 3 butterbeers each in each of these guys with ice cream and fudge and clotted cream. That might, and then make them ride the Hulk.
Wait, what?
So we're
Excuse me?
gonna share some of the things, but
I think I heard that wrong.
welcome in, Special Eddie. Good to see you, Sarah P. Daniel says, I personally like the cold one. Frozen is too sweet for me.
Out of the 3, now that I've tried the hot version, I really like the hot version.
So Neil says, haven't had the chance to try hot butterbeer yet. Would anyone have to describe other than hot butterbeer? Well, we're gonna get to it here soon, and we're gonna give you guys a play-by-play once we do that. Exactly what we think, and we'll let each of us have sort of a way to describe it as well.
The best way I would describe like hot butterbeer from experience is kind of like hot chocolate, but it's butterscotch. It's really good. If you get a can of butterscotch beer on the way from like Books and Millions or something, I didn't know butter.
Or Dr. Doom, but that doesn't invert nearly as much. That just goes up and down. You gotta shake it up once you have a butterbeer in your stomach. Welcome in, Ann and Fam. Glad to have you. So, Josh, there is a form of butterbeer that is not made by Universal, but you can create yourself if you are of age. When you go over to the 3 Broomsticks, there is a lounge in the back where you can order a hot butterbeer. While you order the hot butterbeer. So, hello. 3. After you order the hot butterbeer, you can actually order a shot of Fireball whiskey. And you yourself, they will not do it, and you cannot do it inside the lounge. You need to walk away, but they are aware of it. They just cannot have mixed cocktails. You can pour your Fireball into your hot butterbeer, and it makes for a very nice, especially warm and cinnamon-like drink for you to enjoy, especially if it's really cold outside. Welcome in, Christine. Oh, it's sprinkling here at Universal, but nothing heavy yet. I'm sorry we missed you, James. We'll be back around again tomorrow. Welcome in, Eric. Ooh, a butterscotch latte. Oh, ooh, man, no, that sounds painful. In more than one way. Ouch.
That sounds painful.
They chugged down their frozen butterbeer
That sounds painful. Pretty
and
painful.
froze their brain off. Remember, kids, Austin says don't do it. Hello, Haunted Mansion. Welcome in. We're going to start off with the clotted cream here at the Three Broomsticks. I think you would like it, Cooper Benji. Welcome in. The frozen butter, a lot of people will say, and this is why I can't drink cold butterbeer too much, is it's very sweet. Overall, think of it as 100. All right, thank you. All right, guys, we need to find table 100. Now we're gonna do a scavenger hunt. You guys find it? Table 100. This is 30. $54. 37. It's going higher and higher. We may be in the dark. $102. Hey, Owen found it.
I found it. I didn't.
All right. All right, let me hang on one second. The table beside us is leaving, so. Think of it, Pam, of like a cream soda. It's a butterscotch flavored cream soda. That's the best way I can describe it. I'm going to sit with my back to the wall because if I have it this way, it will be very dark. I'll be very illuminated. There we go. So the boys already have their Coca-Cola Freestyle cups charged up.
We can't use them while we're in here.
But you guys filled them up already though, right?
I already did.
Okay.
We need to probably pop out and get a refill. The one downside to Wizards, they hate Coca-Cola.
Welcome in. It's Eduardo. Eduardo's watching from Brazil. So I've got something to drink as well. Welcome in, Rob. Oh no, Ashley. You should. Did they watch our videos of Grinch? He's hilarious. He's a lot of fun. It's that rainy kind of afternoon day. We're in the darkest of corners here.
We should have our own table, not
Yeah.
the big table.
At least we're not like crammed in. Sometimes that happens.
I don't like the big table that much.
Neil says, can we just all agree that a Butterbeer Freestyle cup would be the best thing? Universal could just take my money now.
Yeah.
The question is, Neil, how many Butterbeers do you think you could actually drink?
Oh, you don't mean like a decorate cup. You mean like get whiskey cup.
Yeah, a Freestyle cup. where
Just
you
add it onto freestyle, because if you're not going to serve Coca-Cola in here, at least give us something. There's a point.
It does not, and the result was hilarious. That's funny. Disney Houston says it kind of reminds them of a butterscotch with a ginger ale. Yeah, me and my life will volunteer, Ashley, I'm sure. I'm up for it. I'm definitely up for it. So we're just waiting for our order to be delivered. So this one's a little harder to get to since it's not something you can just walk up and grab. This is the Butterbeer clotted cream. Boy, it's really dark in here. First time I walked in, I just looked around for 15 minutes. It's kind of the one thing that's kind of rough about this is the fact that it's very tight in here. There's not a lot of space, so there's not a lot of ways for you to actually walk around and do that.
They really maximized the input of not people to get in here.
It's like an airplane in here. Well, see, that's just it. Disney Nuisance. I'm not a cream soda fan. I do not care for cream soda. I can do butterbeer in small portions, but if you give too much of it to me in different formats, to me, it's too much. It's too sweet. They wouldn't have a hard time selling the $8 butterbeers if they did that, though. So Eric says, I'm not a butterscotch lover, but I love butterbeer. So, yeah. I say I love butterscotch. I really do. Sarah Jane says, we can get butterbeer at the official Harry Potter studios in London, but it's not the same. Really, it's not as good as the one at Universal? Really? Well, that's a shame. That's a real shame. Do they have anything else? Any kind of other forms of butterbeer?
They're going to market like being the official Harry Potter place. They've got to nail it better than the place.
I gotta think if they nailed down a recipe in one place, they just, I guess it's just.
Well, I mean, food does vary between different nations, so a theme park in one nation is not going to have the same side food as a theme park in another nation.
Pretty much. The things we do, Haunted Mansion, the things we do. So, welcome in. Oh, Miss Sugar Cookie. How are you doing today? Come in, Carissa. So, we're going to try to knock out as many of the butterbeers as we can over the next few hours. The first one we're going to be starting off with is our clotted cream. I've got an order in. It says it's being prepared. It didn't ask me for a table yet, so I guess it's not quite ready. But we are going to start off with the Butterbeer clotted cream. So I'm going to ask for some assistance, if I may, from any of our UK friends. I know Data Right's in here. I'm not sure. Is Pam in? Sarah can help out. How would you guys best describe clotted cream? And is it something that you guys have regularly?
It's kind of hard to describe like physical cream, so it's hard to...
We're thinking like a pudding or something like that. So I'd love for you guys to throw some knowledge in there with us and help us out on that. Good afternoon, Dave C. Good to see you. Heather and Cheryl directed their boys into making their own butterbeer, but that's as close as we come to the real thing, of course. One of these days, we got some other friends. We brought them into the park. That's one of the first things we had to do was go take them over to Hogsmeade, take a little sip, let them all have some.
I really don't like the Hogsmeade area. It's always so packed. Like compared to Diagon Alley, Hogsmeade is always just like shoulder to shoulder.
It is very packed over, but it can be kind of packed over here in Diagon Alley as well.
But it's not nearly as consistently packed. What I've seen.
Thorin says, I've done the Harry Potter Studios tour in London, and the Butterbeer is not as good as it is at Universal. Wow. I'm shocked by that. We need a Butterbeer count. we're all over, way over. I don't know if anybody's keeping tab. Butterbeer, Butterbeer, Butterbeer. Butterbeer. Butterbeer.
Place your bets. How many times will we have said Butterbeer by the end of the stream?
Like
Whoever,
take a guess now.
Make a guess
That way,
now.
Butterbeer.
Take a guess
Moving
now,
fast,
and we'll go
faces
back, and if
fast,
anybody gets the perfect amount, I don't know, they get the Butterbeer sticker.
See, we have to have somebody who's going to have the actual answer. I'm not. Sarah says no, they don't even have the different options like hot or frozen.
Hot is so good.
Disney Houston, our passes expire the 16th of this month. May want to go get one or three before then. And the 16th is also the last day of Mardi Gras here for this season. So the Mardi Gras parades, the Mardi Gras season is still in full fledged here. Mardi Gras parades every night. So yeah, come on back over and get yourself a Butterbeer and one more Mardi Gras before it's over. Welcome in, Shelly Mae. So it says our order's still being prepared. You know, I could have sworn that the clotted cream was already created, but you know, who knows?
I mean, maybe they have to recreate by hand.
They just have to get to our order. They're gonna make fresh clotted cream for us.
They're gonna alchemize it.
Fresh clotted cream. So Caleb is donning his I'm wearing my Disney shirt inside Universal look today. Looking good, looking nice. And next time we take him into Disney, he'll be wearing a Universal shirt. Pretty
Next
much.
time you take me into Disney.
Yeah, next time I can get you an annual pass. Get you in there.
Yes,
Right.
2090. Oh, I've done it.
We'll get you in there to ride Tron 3.
You owe me Tron and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes, I do. Owen can tell you all about it. They're pretty good.
Yeah, you get in the little car, it goes wee 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 wee.
Not yet, Disney fans. We still have Mardi Gras up until the 16th. So we're still celebrating it kind of right now, actually. They're in the back right now. They're doing fresh clots. I thought he said clog. I'm gonna take these shoes back.
Clogged cream. When the
So-
machine ain't working, call that clogged cream.
I'm expecting that we're going to be slowing back down after this week. People are going back into finishing up the last few weeks of school. So Neil says, clotted cream to me is like a thicker version of butter. It doesn't have a real taste to it, but commonly used with scones. Huh.
Oh, so it's a butter.
Parquet.
I can't believe it's
I
not
could go for a
butterbeer.
good scone. I could go for a butterbeer scone. Welcome in, fanatics. Caleb and Owen are having their first butterbeer clotted cream today. Well, we think we are.
They come out and it was an elaborate ruse.
That's
There
true,
was
Disney
no
Nuisance. This is the month of April. Next month, both of these guys will officially have a high school diploma on their LinkedIn that they haven't created yet. They said congratulations to you guys. I thought she said congratulations on the Guardians. I'm like, no, Caleb hasn't written Guardians yet. but maybe we'll see what we can do for him.
Put salt in the wound.
Salt in the wound. Rub it in. Rub it in.
No.
Thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up today. We got 300 likes so far. If you're having a good time, that helps out. Sorry, I'm. No. The thumbs up help YouTube make a determination of which streams I'd like to send people over to. So thank you guys so much for hitting that button today. Sarah Jane says we don't really have clotted cream that often. People have it with scones. See,
A lot of people are saying scones.
it's like a butter thing, not butter beer, but
straight up butter.
it's like butterscotch flavored butter.
We're eating butter
That
flavored
sounds
butter.
that sounds like a southern thing. Give me that butter.
Butter flavored butter.
I'm going to
Butter
churn it.
butter.
I'm going to churn it and I'm going to chug it.
Don't forget to fry it.
Yeah, then we fry it, then we eat it. People have it with scones. I would love to. I'm a huge fan of scones. I'll have it with an afternoon tea, but usually we put jam with it because it doesn't have a distinctive taste.
Tiny mustard.
Is that Grey Poupon? No?
Tiny
Okay.
mustard.
Tiny mustard.
Like normally you get one like this big. This is small.
Thomas. Walt says, "Congratulations, boys! Welcome to the working world."
I can't wait to work at Twisty Treat.
Sweet. Your dad gets free ice cream, right?
You can't bring all the free ice cream to my son. Free ice cream beast.
It kind of makes me wonder if they're taking it from like a scone-like item to something that's just like a dessert-like.
Is this just like straight up butter, or they're going to change the consistency somewhere?
It may be a little different. Well, it still says that the order is being prepared. They're still plotting. It's an afternoon plotting.
There's a lot of clogging. Go into that.
Do you you've got a Universal shirt though, don't you? You've got a Velocicoaster shirt?
Yeah.
All right. Got a couple of things that he's done. Firefly says, "Caleb, I love that malt vinegar with your fish. You should try it with your clotted cream. Malt cream.
Malt in the loop.
Malt cream. Real American butterbeer. We got malt vinegar in our clotted butterbeer. It's so good."
I can put some malt on my warheads.
Don says for us the clotted butterbeer is like a pudding or a custard, and they put butterscotch syrup around the inside of the jar. It's very rich but good. We split it amongst the four of us, and I ordered one for each of these guys. Oh boy. We're gonna be like sugared up big time, aren't we?
We're gonna feel the full effects of drinking butterbeer.
It's high quality unsalted butter. Nice.
Don't try this at home, kids.
So are we just differences of words here, maybe? To Britishize it. Britishize? Britishize? Britishize. Britishize? To make it prettier? You are very bonita. Yes, I am very, very pretty. I'm so pretty. Oh, so pretty. I'm so pretty and pretty and pretty. Yeah, so I think we need to maybe ask, because these are things that are already prepared and should just be put on a tray. So, Owen, could you do me a huge favor, sir?
Go up and ask.
Just find a team member and go ask if there's any way we can inquire about our clotted cream, because it seems like the order's been pending for quite a bit. If we need to wait longer for it to clot, then we will, but we just want to make sure. Isn't that nice, Greg? I almost did not get the pass holder shirt. Mr. Greg's talking about your Tron shirt, Owen Caleb.
Yeah.
And I almost got that one instead of the pass holder one.
That's what one's cooler, I think. It has like a little disc slot on the back.
The Fun Addict says, well, maybe at least there'll be no chicken salad for today.
Man. I was really looking forward to more chicken salad.
Eat the whole thing.
I destroyed that chicken salad.
He did. Eastbound and down. Load 'em up and truck 'em. We're gonna clot the cream like it's never been done. We've got a long way to go
when is
and
the
a
Butterbeer
short time to
chicken
get
salad?
there. The Butterbeer chicken salad. I'd try that.
Give us Butterbeer roasted chicken or something like that.
By the way, Leo, I don't know if you noticed, but Smokey and the Bandit just came on Netflix as a brand new title starting in April. It's a lot more relevant than I remember it being.
I want to see some more fun stuff with Butterbeer. Like they're playing it like very close. Like it's dessert, it's ice cream.
I could have ordered 2 hot dogs and eaten them by now.
I want to see us like give us a Butterbeer chicken, like roast it in the Butterbeer. Just get like butterscotch flavor in the chicken. You're eating savory while also getting sweet.
All right, Data, are you talking that clotted cream is good on Jell-O? No, see, I know a lot of times people will put whipped cream, meringue on Jell-O, and for me that's really weird too. But I'm a weird guy.
I mean, Jell-O cake
But
is pretty good with like.
but clotted cream on Jell-O? Huh?
I made that Jell-O cake one time, and that was good with like frosting.
What are the chances the clotted cream shows up before Owen does?
Put your bets in now.
So Greg, I'm.
Here it goes.
What'd they say?
They said they were bringing up one soon. So hopefully we won't do much.
Did they tell you to go back to your seat and be quiet?
No, I mean, I did actually find password that did went to the registers and like talk for a bit. So
Okay.
hopefully it's going to work out.
Well, I'm going to be trying everything as well, Greg. I ordered this before we started the stream because I thought it might make it a little easier and faster.
You know what we should have done before the stream? We should have made a little tier list template so we could just visualize our thoughts afterwards.
Well, we are going to rate everything, so this is one of the things you guys are going to have to do. Every time we try something, you're going to have to rate it on your scale of 1 to 5, how much you like it. And at the end of the live stream, guys, we're going to ask each of them and myself to rank each of the 6 butterbeer flavors and concoctions to their favorites. So,
We made a tier list so we could visualize exactly how high up they are.
Yeah.
Like the space between them.
thank you.
You have a good one.
All right, present the cream.
I love that. No more Butterbeer.
How in the world did they know where we were sitting?
I mean, they probably they asked for the order first before the status. So they probably punched in right in.
Okay. That was pretty. All right, I want to show them what you got.
I love the little container.
Hold it up so everybody can see.
It's like in like a lockable jar.
And Caleb's got a cool little locking jar. It's served in a real glass, but you cannot take it home with you. I bet someone's tried though. Do they not have any spoons? So we're gonna eat it with a fork. Welcome in, Alex.
Nice.
it's tempting, is it not? All right. Speaking of,
spoons. That one right there.
You found a spoon? Spoon! Spoon. Nice. All right. Now it's kind of dark in here, but it's a video, by the way. Just have a couple of shots of the butterbeer concoctions.
So, I have to agree with the person who said this is similar to custard. It's kind of like the mix between like a custard and pudding. That would be the best way to describe it.
I do love the jars. Of course, they have us, like I said, we're kind of in the corner here, so let me turn this around, and I'm going to let the boys eat in peace for a bit. And we'll try it out. Welcome in, Jackie. Good to see ya. It could either be it's not that good or it's just so good they don't want to talk about it, so we'll have to see. It's not in front of her. This is the other. Not very thick.
Like I said before, it's kind of a mix between like a pudding and custard.
Yeah, it's very custard-like. Yeah, they put us in a corner, didn't they? Welcome in, Captain. Good guy. Good to see you. Apparently, I think you just leave them on the table. They have someone clear the table later on. So, I don't see much on the side of our jar. It looks to be pretty.
I think it's just
It looks pretty well mixed already. Welcome in, Jason. So, what we're trying right now, if you guys are just popping in, cheers, James. We are trying our first of 6 butterbeers we're going to be trying today. This is the Butterbeer Clotted Cream. You can get it in one of 2 places here, the Leaky Cauldron or the 3 Broomsticks. Our butterscotch is pretty much mixed in. There's nothing on the edge at all. It's very similar to just like a slightly butterscotch pudding. Yeah, nothing too fancy.
But still really good. Like,
I mean, the flavor's good.
butterscotch is always like an S tier flavor. This is a good shot with like.
When I put this on a scone, I don't know what that really says anything about anything, but yeah, I put this on a scone. But I put a lot of things on a scone.
You put me on a scone.
If I could fit Caleb on a scone, I'd do it.
It'd be like a tiny chair.
A big scone.
I'd sit on the scone. It'd be like like being Mexican. My man Brent.
I made the world's largest scone and made someone sit on it.
I made the world's largest scone. And this
Stone
is-
chair.
Well, I
Are you
can-
guys done? Did you clean it up?
Perhaps.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna rate everything on a scale of 1 to 5. 1 being terrible, wouldn't recommend it, don't bother. Middle, 3 being average, it's okay. It's not worth running down the street with a pair of scissors, but I enjoyed it the first time.
I'm not sure anything's worth running down the street with a pair of scissors.
5 is, oh my gosh, this is amazing, this is awesome. If you don't get this, I will make fun of you later for not having had it when you were here.
I have to say, this is probably going to be a solid 4. Like,
So,
Yeah,
hang on.
it definitely be a 4.
like, it's on the edge of being a 5 just from the butterscotch flavor alone. But in terms of like the complexity of the dish itself, it is basically just like a.
It's just like a pudding. Like it's
kind of
got,
like a.
A pudding.
it's got good presentation, it's got good flavor.
Oh yeah, the churros.
What is-
I love the presentation inside the little jar.
It's just basically a pudding. Nothing too complex. You get what you get. It's perfect for what it is. Like, it's not going to be something you're
Like if it was
rushing.
just it was like clotted cream, but it wasn't butterscotch. Maybe the score would be a bit lower, but if there's a butterscotch stuff like that.
Butterscotch Vision 3D.
But so you guys are saying it's a 4.
Yeah, both of me.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you agree?
All right. So let me put it this way. If you were to put this in a regular container and just walk up to me outside of the park and go, here's some dessert, I probably would give it a 3
Really?
because it's just pudding.
Butter.
But
The presentation.
the presentation and where you're at is kind of fun,
And also butterscotch.
and it's part of the experience. So I'd give it a 4. Not a strong 4, but a 4. So did you know if I was a giraffe, I could use my tongue to clean out the entire inside of this jar?
Back in the giraffe tongue.
Can
guys-
we get this man money to get a giraffe
guys
tongue
didn't-
installed?
You guys didn't see
Start a
that.
GoFundMe. Start a GoFundMe.
GoFundMe, I need a giraffe tongue. So much butterscotch cream.
An old copy. But I gotta say, that's pretty sweet.
I love the log in the jar.
Yeah, very, very nice jar. Good work on that.
So has anybody else had it? I know a few people have said they've already tried it. Is there anybody else who's had any experiences or wants to throw their 2 cents worth in on the clotted butterbeer? Butterbeer? it's the bleeps, the creeps, and the beeps. They've jammed our radar. Dave sees, do you take away for the long service?
No, that's part of the restaurant, not the dish itself.
Well, I gotta tell you, that's our experience, but not me yours.
Yes, exactly.
And so we'll never put service into that as far as that goes.
Unless the service actually contributes to the food being bad. As long as it doesn't affect the food itself, then we won't add it into the food.
That is part of the dish. That's just part of that dish.
You guys ready to get some more sugar?
Oh boy.
By the end of this, I'm gonna be sugar rushing so hard.
You're gonna be running your own your own Mardi Gras float tonight.
We will be tripping home.
You'll be your own Mardi Gras float. You'll be throwing beads, and everybody's like, "Where did he get those beads?" We have no idea.
They just magically, we just took them from the car. Our millions of beads in the car.
So I'm kind of jealous, Don. Yours had butterscotch syrup all on the top and sides and stripes. Yes, ours was all mixed together, and none of that, syrup. That would have been fun. I probably would have felt a little stronger about my 4 at that point.
Really good.
All right, you guys ready?
So which one we're gonna hit
What are we gonna do next? I say let's do cold and frozen.
Can you not get cold, frozen, and hot at the same place?
No, pot's always going to be at a different location.
Yeah,
than frozen food.
because of the way they prepare it.
Yeah, I need a different preparation.
We'll be going to the Butterbeer place for frozen and cold, and hopping pot where you get it for hot. Alrighty. And if you guys are watching today's stream and this is the first time you've ever come in, welcome to Ear to Ear Magic. We're glad you guys are here. Jump on in, have some fun with us in the chat, and if you would like to come back and enjoy having fun with us again in the park, so I'd love for you guys to hit that subscribe button. I gotta get through here. I don't think I can. I don't know if I can.
Deep breaths.
Can I fit through here?
Fit thoughts.
These are very small spaces between the tables. Whew, man, that was rough. All right, guys, here it is again one more time. The Leaky Cauldron. Why is it so warm out here? So warm. It's so warm out here.
2 seconds off walking right into that.
Whoop. Whew, it might be a bit crowded out here, but the dragon did just breathe fire, so that makes a big difference. Welcome in, Kitten Duo. Welcome to Diagon Alley. Well, you know what, guys? I'm going to rethink things a little bit. Let's show everybody where the cold and the frozen picked up here at Diagon Alley. But let's get the hot butterbeer here because it's going to be a lot easier to get it here than it will be over in the Three Broomsticks. Yeah, we'll do a little hopping over to Islands of Adventure.
Well, that means we need to get the ice cream here.
Yes.
Preferably, we don't want to hop twice.
A couple people Gulf Coast. Some minifan after this week, things will start to simmer down a little bit. Simadonna. Hey guys, remember when we were here last time and we walked past Florian Fettiscues and there was no one in line? How cool was that? All right, over to my left here is Florian Fettiscues. We'll be coming back here later for a little bit of ice cream. It is the ice cream parlor. You can get all kinds of different ice cream in there, including I think a strawberry chili. Look at the line out the door, guys. Wow. I'll put one of the boys in the line. We'll come back a couple hours later and pick them up. Now, Don says that they were able to get some hot butterbeer in the Fountain of Fair Fortune. Let's go check. Thanks for popping in, Dave. Have a great afternoon. All right. A little wet.
Yeah, last time I was craving a frozen butterbeer, and I was like, I think I was like walking by and someone was like,
So they have a couple of different things you can get in here. And there's even a couple of ways you can have it served, including if you want a souvenir plastic mug. And they have a brand new, it's like aluminum metallic mug that you can have it served in as well.
oh yeah, do you want anything then? No? Okay.
So we're next. It's not going to take us long to get through here. So Don said they were able to get a hot one in here as well. Let's ask just to make sure.
Up next.
Down here. Hello. Good, good. How are you? So what? I know you can get cold here. You can get frozen here, and then hot. You can get hot here as well. Because in the past, I thought it was only at the hopping pot. So it's kind of nice. You can get all three of them at the same spot.
Get all three here, popping, and we can
Sweet. Okay. Well,
ice
you
cream.
can get the ice cream here too.
And the
You guys are a one-stop shop. Sweet. Well, we'll remember that because the line for Flora and Venice is like down the alley.
The only thing
Crazy.
is we don't have.
You don't have the nice. Well, I love those souvenir, those little glasses. Those are really nice. So we're on YouTube at the moment. I got you guys over there so they don't see who you guys are smiling and everything. But we're trying all the butterbeer today. So we already tried the clotted cream. We're gonna find some fudge later. We'll come back for ice cream. But how about if we get one of each, cold, frozen, and hot, and then we'll just do it like a one-stop shop. Does that work?
Yeah.
Here, can I hand it off and I'll.
Yep, definitely. Tell me, what are your comments on the current dilemma?
It's a very hard situation.
I
But
know.
we'll make it through it together.
Yeah.
Which is
Any words for the poor souls that have been affected for this situation?
we all need to come together. We will come together.
Inspiring words. Man of our time. Anyway, how is everyone doing? I mean, there's a reason why it's one of the most popular drinks in theme park. Period. It's one of the most popular drinks in theme park period. And we just tried the clotted cream. We have 5 more to go. 50-50 chance I either walk out fine or get a stomach ache by the end of this. Oh. Hello, Heather. Hi. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming in. Wait, why is that there? Why is that there? Just casually, like, the 3 mythical, like, items of death are just sitting, like, in the Butterbeer shop. Frozen is good. Like, so far, like, out of like the 3 main drinks, I have to say that hot is my favorite. But maybe that'll change by the end of the day. So, do you have all 3?
I got all 3 in one spot. That's different. Yeah, that's. It used to be like that. Oh, we have enough people saying hi. All right, let's head on over to the hopping time. Kev, you should. Kev, you should take one off his hands since he's carrying all three. Or not. Okay. Yep, I got it. Yeah, as you can see, we're still in the like Easter spring break time of year, and it is very much crowded. Start. Did not see him there. Ooh. Oh. No. No. Come on. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. It did like the full sound thing and then it just stopped. Here, let me. Yeah, you take that. I'm going to show everybody. Hi, everybody. You have such a beautiful face. Only the face of radio. Here we have a natural streamer in his habitat. Majestic. So, hello to everyone that said hi to me in chat. I would normally like pull up the comments, but we're currently navigating our way through like multiple crowds of people, so I'm not gonna multitask there and like trip with the gimbal. Ew. So, are we messing up your space here by? Thank you, Russ. Tables look just as busy as everywhere else. So let's do this. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm gonna do this, guys. Again, we've got our three. Here's our cold, our frozen, and our hot, all in one spot.
So he's gonna choose one to set first.
Well, I figure we can just kind of go try them all out at the same time, like one by one.
I mean, we can all just switch around since three, each take a little step, and then we switch.
But then it's going to be hard rating them because we'll be all over the place.
We're gonna try to fly it.
So let's do this. Since we got this great spot right here in Diagon Alley, we're just going to use this space. Alright. What are we going to try first? You want to do the hot? Now the frozen's going to melt. You sure? Alright.
I was going to make sure the hot. Hot's been my favorite this time. Hot's going to get cold, right? It's not very hot.
Now the foam that goes on top of the hot is already dissipated. They can't say this. He's got it down though. All right, go for it. You first. This is his first time ever having hot butterbeer.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad, really?
Not bad.
Not amazing, not life-changing, not bad.
Is it the first time having butterbeer?
The first time having hot.
So we're here today trying all the different kinds. So this is his first time ever having hot.
It's got a little bit of a bitter.
I actually prefer hot.
I
like hot.
actually like hot better than the cold and frozen.
I like
Very
the frozen.
bitter.
I like the frozen, but the hot, I would prefer the hot. Yeah. I do
Especially
like the
those
hot.
2 days of the year where it's actually cold in Orlando.
Yeah,
Exactly.
2 days.
There you go. Yeah.
It's like butter. The best way I would
It's so
describe
rich.
the best way I would describe hot butterbeer is like hot chocolate, and but instead of chocolate, it's like butterscotch. It's like hot butterscotch.
Okay.
Still more of a rich.
This again, this is my favorite.
Yeah, that's my favorite. The three main ones at least. Maybe I'll drink one.
So, and I can drink it pretty easily.
Yeah.
So,
I think yeah, it's pretty good. Alright.
I definitely want to change my favorite. I'm more of a cold person in general, just as far as temperature goes, but it is very good. I'd say on a cold day it would be amazing.
He's the guy who gets overheated, so it'd be really hard for him to have the hot butter beer. He's the one we always got to send the first aid for not
I'm
having
the one
enough.
who has to have that's made of the same material as cooling power.
Yeah. So, how would you rate this, guys, on a scale of 1 to 5?
5.
Whoa, that was quick. Think about it. Wow.
I'd say a 4.
So Owen went straight for
No expiration.
went straight for the 5. Caleb's going right for the 4. So
I'm not really the kind of guy to say a 5 for something I don't think I would get like every time. And I
well, that's fine. This is your rating.
I definitely could.
Like I say it's fair that when we give out criticism to the drink, because since it's usually warm around, having something cold drink. And I honestly, if it's a really hot day, I wouldn't recommend getting this over a cold drink. But just out of the butterbeer in general, I love the warmth of this.
To me, it has a different flavor to it, ever so slightly.
That's it.
So
It's a lot more bitter when you start taking it.
It's so rich.
all right, you want the rest of it?
Sure. You guys can start on the next one.
Owen obviously loves it.
I did have hot butterbeer before, so I did have like a past experience of it. And it hasn't changed. It's really good.
All right, so while Caleb's downing the hot, let's switch on over to
Frozen
the frozen.
Go from the two highest to lowest points.
I will probably the ground straw here just because
Now you notice each of them has the foam, the sweet foam on top.
Yep.
You can have that removed or not added if you'd like.
Yep.
It's very much got almost like a marshmallowy like flavor
Yeah.
and texture to it. But it's not too bad. It's really good when the hot, it kind of eventually melts into the hot, just becomes part of the drink. So, guys, cheers.
Oh, we have to remember which straws which. Okay, yours is.
I'm just put it on this side. That's
Okay,
Caleb's, that's yours.
Yeah, we just have to hold. Do not rotate the cup at any point, or all of this will be for naught.
We're gonna get cooties.
We're gonna
We're gonna get the Rona. Make our food. We have a secret dad.
That to me has a lot more of a. The foam doesn't mix as well with the frozen.
The hot is richer. This one's a bit more creamier.
The hot one to me is extremely rich, like you said. But see, this is typically the type of drink that I like. I like to have that frozen texture. I mean, it is cold to the touch.
It is very cold. Like, that person who made the comment earlier, I were taking a few sips of that. Yes, if you tried to chug that, you would instantly get rid
Who was that, Austin? Austin said he and his buddy went in front of the castle and chugged an entire... Woo, no, not an entire thing. So,
I think
like
even putting the tongue in the top of your mouth would save you from
give
that.
us
It would just be
$200
stuck in
on
that for
stream
like
and we
2
chug
minutes.
a frozen.
we could do that for a challenge one of these days, though. We'll just chug a frozen
You guys can do
Butterbeer
that. You guys can.
at a certain level of likes or something like that.
That has to be
First one to
monetary.
chug down.
I would stay up to the side,
gotta
with like
pay for
911 on the
hospital
ready.
Rain free.
I'll be ready to call first aid if something goes bad.
So this is one of the things also, and Jill brings this up, it's a very good point. Halloween Horror Nights, Diagon Alley is open. There are no scare actors, there are no houses, there's nothing frightening. It is exactly the same in here. During Halloween Horror Nights as it is any other night. You can come in and grab any of these beers, butter beers, and try them out. But on a cold Halloween Horror Night, it is kind of nice to have a hot butter beer like that.
against the law.
This is a
You're
robbery.
gonna get kicked out of the park.
This is a robbery.
Welcome in, Holly. It's Holly. Holly says hot's best than regular. Then not a fan of the frozen. As we say in our family, Holly, it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite.
I'm not gonna.
Alternate universe, your magic. It is my favorite.
So this is my thing, Travis. You know, because there used to be a time here at Universal. Where's the hot dog?
I drank it today.
Where's the cup? You threw it away?
Yeah.
What? So, what always ended up happening is when we would go somewhere, dragging, and come to Universal, they didn't have hot on except on cold days. Like 2 months of the year were the only time you could get hot butterbeer. So whenever we would get butterbeer as a family, I would always get the frozen. I could not do the cold and just drink it down. To me, it was way too sweet. It's funny how people have different reactions to it. Imagine a Jurassic Park or Harry Potter house. I think that would be a lot more fun. Rowling would never allow it, but it would be really fun.
That would be more fun.
Having a Harry Potter Halloween Horror Nights house.
Death Eater house.
Or a Jurassic Park house.
Well, your name. That would be so funny. Like walking down the hallway, so many death eaters come. So it's like, we're having to do it. He can do it better. He can do it better. He can do it better. Yeah, that.
Mike's mowing the lawn right now and says a cold butterbeer sounds pretty good.
I think I'm done with that.
All right, who's taking the frozen? Owen gets the frozen.
I guess those pellets we have no choice.
Go for it.
I'd say the frozen would be like a 3.5. Like, I like the texture, but I think it's a bit cold to the point that I don't really like. It's a too cold thing. I don't like eating.
Is it just the texture of the ice?
More so the texture of the ice combined with
The temperature of it.
yeah, the temperature of it.
Yeah. So it has nothing to do with the flavor.
The flavor's still good. I'm pretty sure
There was a Jurassic Park-like house at Islands of Adventure in the early years. That would have been great.
They said like Andrew Chen and like both parts.
They flipped the Jurassic Park Vipper Adventure.
All right, Dragon's been breathing every 10 minutes over there.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Every 10 minutes.
We have been here sitting for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, every 10
And I
minutes.
know that purely because I was gone twice over there.
James says a little off topic, but does Universal have pressed pennies?
Yes.
I think.
Yes, they do.
Yes. I've never gotten one.
I've seen like a few.
Pickles came in. Welcome in, Pickles. I was confused. Somebody made a comment. Yes, it has pickles, and I'm like, what has pickles? I want to try it if it has pickles.
Butterbeer pickles.
Butterbeer with pickles.
It's disgusting.
Welcome in, Ross and Found.
Instead of vinegar, it's butterbeer.
All right, so we've got one more. Well, let's rate this one. What we were just talking about now. We just had the frozen. You gave it a 3.5.
Yeah.
3.5.
I say 4.
4.
You're really getting forced.
Well, I mean, 3
is like not.
3 is
not
like
what
it's
I'm saying.
okay. 3 is like it's okay. 4 means it brings something special, it's interesting, and it's a good item to look out for.
3's like one and done.
5.
It's like average. You can get it anywhere.
4 is like something interesting, and 5 is like that is going to be your top priority. So I say since a lot of these are probably going to be 4, mainly because it is butterscotch fair. That's
So
how
you're paying $8. It better be some pretty decent stuff in there, right?
I mean, there's not a lot of places in theme parks like Squat where you can get anything like like a butterscotch flavored drink, and I think that's really interesting.
Well, Caleb gives it a 3.5. Owen was giving it a 4. I'd give it about a 4. It was used to be my go-to as far as what everybody was having. I would go for that because this was the one that I think Susan at Liberty used to get, the cold, and this one was the one that would get like way too sweet for me, and it's so strange. They're the same kind of drinks, but we'll see what it's like. So let's go ahead and move on over to
Big bubble. Big bubble.
the big bubble.
Big bubble.
Big
Are we
bubble.
going to use the same straws?
I was just going to drink off the side. Just going to take a sip of it.
Okay. That's it.
We're going to go from frozen to just straight out the original cold. He burst the bubble. Why you do that? Save the bubbles. Oh look, I hid Mickey.
No, we gotta get rid of it.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Go, 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 go.
Oh, you just gave me permission to have 2 bubbles.
You do that with Universal. Look at man.
Says the guy wearing a Tron shirt.
Yes, this guy right
It doesn't have Mickey on it. There's no Mickey on it.
Oh man.
Tomorrow they had Magic Kingdom.
Welcome in, go go.
Okay, everybody say bye to the frozen burger.
Oh, I love pickles. I had pickles for lunch today.
You
All right.
take your shit.
I didn't want to take a sip. Again, this is the cold.
That's a good response. You know, turning around, nodding your head.
Keep reading.
I'm starting to see why you were having that reaction. Maybe that's because when I said out, but like,
No, that's what I remember. That's cold butterbeer.
that foam is
Not my
very
favorite.
hard to get through.
Not my favorite. The foam is fine. It's just the drink itself is like drinking a cream soda to me. And I'm not a fan of cream soda.
Bitter cream soda.
Yeah, that is a bit bitter compared to the drink.
Oh, that's sad. We had a pickle flavored
I don't see why you
Suckers
did
at one
that
point.
without the foam. You
I
got that
think-
without the foam, you'd be a horribly.
I think I remember there being stories of people ordering this specific drink without the foam and they were growing afterwards.
If you could mix the foam in, you could probably get the foam in everything.
Actually, the three of these data right with the hot, cold, and the frozen. You guys can finish that. I'll let you. I don't want to take you away from that.
Thank you.
Here comes the chug.
He's gonna chug it. The 3 of these before discounts is $25 and change. Do not encourage your brother to chug beer.
Now it's all left is the foam.
Oh my gosh. So that's the cold.
So how was that butterscotch butterbeer?
I'll put everything that's in there.
Dude, you got it all over the place.
How did you get on your cheeks? I don't know.
Yeah, you can ask Austin about that.
No, I'm throwing this away. That's the plan.
Oh, wait.
No foam in there.
We need to get foam mustaches. Dawn says she wants a picture of us with foam mustaches. Can we do? Wait. Don't put it just yet. I gotta be ready. I wasn't ready.
No, not the red one.
Not the red one. Wait. Get a foam mustache. Get some foam.
I'll go to this boat or
Oh my. Going all in for that.
I kind of am.
There's no mustache on you, dude. Mustache. You gotta get it on your hips. Get it on there. Get it on there.
He's still not on there.
Oh, you guys just don't know how to do this.
It was mostly butterbeer, so like stripping them in the. Do we have any napkins? I think this may have been the second.
Right there. All right, finish off that foam. I don't know my glasses. No? No. He's got some over there.
Hey, Ross.
I'm not gonna lick that. Ross, you wouldn't happen to have any napkins back there, would you, sir? You guys have any napkins? Oh, thank you. I don't know where this foam came from. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
sir.
No problem.
I'd give that a 3.
Yeah, that's a 3. That's a good 3.
I wouldn't go out of my way to get the cold.
It's okay. It's okay.
So, you hear this guy? You come on over here, Owen. I moved around a little bit. Woo! Rain. Here, just get underneath. Starting to rain.
Let's just move slightly to that.
So the cold. I'm not. I don't want to influence the boys. This is just my. How do you feel about it? They give it a 3. Me, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'd give it a 2. That's just me. That's my subjective. It's a pricey drink, and it may just be the exact same thing that's frozen, which is what the really weird thing is. But man, just something about that does not click with me, and I don't care for the cold. You freeze it, I'm happy. You make it hot, oh yeah. Cold, it's just not mine. Just not my fave. But you guys might understand me. That was a swipe. That wasn't a rating. Ooh, it's starting to come down even more.
Oh, it's starting to come off. Yeah, I just checked the weather.
Well, we're in between. Hang on, we're in between.
That pigeon. He's looking inside the window.
Oh, sweet. He's trying to stay dry too. So let me show you guys what's going on here. Hang on just a second. The sky just opened up. Man, I am all over the place today. There we go. Let me show you. The rain just started pouring down. How are we looking, weatherman?
I checked the weather, and wow, it says it's just windy right now, which I'm not sure.
Yeah, but how does the radar look?
Next hour is a 60% chance of rain. Radar.
But how does the clouds look? I mean, I can pull it up.
Right now it looks like this. So maybe it should stop in a few minutes.
Okay. So I was just curious to see what it was looking at, but we've got some rain coming down here in Diagon Alley, which is bringing a few people in underneath the awning, which we were already pretty much under already.
Yeah. The only reason we're getting wet is just there's like a gap between like.
Yeah, there's just a small gap in between the over areas, which was strange.
It'd be odd for it to not have a gap, so it's sort of pile up.
Welcome in, Phyllis. Well, I just say it's raining, Emily, but okay. Correct, Greg. None of these are actually alcoholic at all. They're just butterscotch flavors, and they do not serve anything like that. I'm going to come over here to the stage a little closer.
Man, they really just sort of built that halfway in the rain.
Yeah, there's a lot of spaces for the rain to come in over here.
What items do we want to take next?
I think, now that we know we can go back to the fountain and get the ice cream, I think we should go find fudge. Yeah.
mean, there's not fudge in... Oh, no, that's not great.
Sugar Plum Sweet Shop. Oh, thank you, Kitten Duo. Has to get a little darker. I love to fly around on a helicopter. So, we just got a PayPal. Hey, it's our first singing song here today, Owen. You gonna join me? No? We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from the Magic Crew.
That was beautiful.
Shout out to the people going out in the rain to catch Aquamenti.
That's funny.
I'm gonna get someone wet.
Bryce and Carla just tipped $10 reward for the best Butterbeer mustaches. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
It helps immensely.
It does help. Today's stream has been partially sponsored by Dawn, who a week before last gave us the idea and said, you know what, here's a PayPal to help get and try all the Butterbeers. And I said, you know what, I need some help. If I can't do that all by myself, that's a lot to drink and eat. So I'm glad that Owen and can come with me today. And then Caleb is out of school for today.
Yep.
So Susan's like, well, let's take both of them. And I think that's perfect. So thank you so much, Bryce and Carla. Appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the channel. And thank you guys for making it possible for us to do stuff like we just did. And to share it with you guys. Show you what it looks like, where you can get it. And really just kind of open up the topic, because I think a lot of people may be surprised when they come to Universal that there's more than just cold butterbeer. I'm a little afraid to go into the shop now because with it raining, something tells me it's going to be packed. But that's got to happen. We need to go find ourselves some fudge. It's just liquid sunshine. We call it crowd thinner, Melanie, because it thins the crowds. It's pretty much stopped already. I've gotten more wet on Cali River Rapids, and that says something.
Cali, wow, you really had to go and destroy the rain like that.
Little
Like
crowd thinner never hurt anybody.
Recovering.
Right, Mike. It may make cutting grass really difficult, though. So Jeremy, we started off with the clotted cream. We just had the hot, the cold, and the frozen. Now it's time for a little more. Oh, we got pumpkin pasties. Ginger nut cookies. Hello, kid. I'm doing good. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
We are overly sugared so far. We've tried all the butterbeers except for ice cream and fudge.
Okay.
So we need a square of fudge, please. So that's a good sign because I love the hot as
I love the
well.
hot, so your opinion's good on that.
Anything else?
I think that will be it for now.
Yeah.
So you want to grab them real quick? I will make sure to get that
If anyone's just joining us, this stream has been dedicated to answering the question everyone has been asking, not when the annual pass lounge will open up in Hogwarts Adventure, not when HHN tickets will go on sale, but how much Butterbeer flavored treats will it take to kill a man? I'm here with Caleb and Dad. It was originally just gonna be me and Dad, but we decided that we needed a third person on dial just in case it called an ambulance if anything went wrong. Everyone with the phone. Yeah, he has that
They're
thing
in
on him.
shock.
He has it on lock.
Too much butterbeer. I don't know if they'll make it through.
And we are only about 25 likes from 400. So if you haven't hit that like button yet, really appreciate it every day. Thank you for getting that count as high as it is right now. Can't do what we do without you guys. So. Well, there is a lot of options for fudge. There's chocolate, cookies and cream, mint chocolate, and they have seasonal flavors and special flavors depending on the locations and time. Like we're about to get butterbeer fudge, which is my Scotch favorite. I'm not sure if they still have it, but they also have king cake fudge for Mardi Gras here. So there's a lot of options for fudge. Alright, just about wrapping up, and then I guess we'll move on to a second spot. Okay, honestly, I was a bit worried after I tried the pie cream, but yeah, he's got the fudge. I was a bit worried once I had the pie cream, but considering that I had went through 3 butter beers and that,
I have the fudge.
I think I might be able to get through this without dying. But I guess we're going back to the same spot if it's still open. Everyone did crowd inside.
So, I asked if she could give me a knife so I could cut it up so we can share it. And she gave me a knife, and then she's like, hang on, let me open this up so you have something to put it on as you cut it. And she hands it to me. And I'm like, I looked at her and I looked at the other team members working. I said, you just handed me a box cutter. She was not prepared for the dad joke.
I don't think that's the thing they have. Maybe they do. I don't think that's an option. They do have very large donuts here. That is one of the key items here in New York. Very, very big donuts. Like, this could feed a full family kind of size of donut. Here, let me go ahead and switch the camera and then place it down. Settings. Text out of that. There you go. Woo. Oh, hello guys. How you doing? I didn't see you there.
We need a little box to put things on. What, do they have Butterbeer donuts?
Oh, I don't think they do, but
Why not?
well, I mean that's supposed to be to the Simpsons area, so
Welcome in,
it's mostly going to be like a large, cake-like donut with
can you see Rowling just having a fit because, Butterbeer donuts are being served and eaten by Homer Simpson?
Rowling would definitely have a fit. This is local food. You cannot serve this.
You see what you did, Gabe? You see what you did? You see what you did? So, yes, Scott, we did actually have an issue last week. Unfortunately, we had a problem with our email address that we had for Ear to Ear Magic last year. When we had a friend switch us over from servers, the email address did not get switched over. We lost access to that old email, and that email was what our hang on just a second, I gotta take a picture of it. Dude's ready to jump in there. That was my email that was used for the server or for the box, my Magic Mail box. They've been contacting me that it was overdue and needed to be paid, and I wasn't getting any of their emails. So even though I was coming in like every week and picking out my boxes, and taking out stuff, they weren't telling me about it. They were just sending me emails that were coming back undeliverable. So they closed my box. I went to go pick up a package the other day. Somebody told me it arrived. They'd emptied out my P.O. box. Supposedly everything that I'd received in there that was mail or box was sent back. We returned to sender. So if you send something to me, guys, and it came back to you, it was only because of that one. It was actually only about a day. They closed it on a Monday. I went to pick up something on a Tuesday. We immediately got it right squared again, and all of it should be perfectly good again.
So if something did get sent back and you want to send it to us, and just send it to them.
We're so sorry if it got sent back, guys. It was just a little mistake there.
There's some pussy on the side. It's just white, like caramel color.
It's got the same foam on the top of the fudge as it does the drinks.
Yeah, this is only foam flavor. The top is only foam flavor, and the bottom is butterscotch.
Alright.
Oh wait. Oh, okay.
What's that?
I read that wrong.
Oh yeah, they would. I think they should.
Like, I wouldn't have a donut regularly, but it was a big butterscotch chip. Definitely influenced my decision a bit.
All right, so Caleb says he's not a big fudge fan, so he's only trying a little bit of a sliver.
Fudge is a lot of time too rich for me to really do something. I think this is good. It's good for fudge good.
So just like the beverages, you got your drink at the bottom, your
Be careful to
foam
make
at the
sure it
top.
doesn't fall off the knife.
That's why I got my hand down here. So, Owen, you step over my shoulder there. Trying to keep that sunlight. Come in here, bud. Who in the chat has had the Butterbeer fudge? And when you got the Butterbeer fudge, did you remember to get napkins?
We used to eat it straight off the knife. Well, fudge.
Now I have one more
As much as I'm not a fudge person, it's pretty good.
Stop teasing the trash.
Yeah. Eat the fudge.
It almost has a cheese texture.
The cheese.
It's got the cheese touch.
I can't believe you even know what that is.
Okay.
I can't believe you even know what that is.
Ah.
Let's go for more of a Wallace and Gromit type. The cheese Gromit.
It's like a Wednesday, Dale.
Oh my, oh wow. Wow, that was really good. That was on point.
What's more?
Yeah, give me one more sip. I'm kind of on the edge. I can't.
I think I got what I need to know
He's
from it.
living on the edge.
Just gotta save some room for ice cream.
It's true.
Oh, that's a big
I've gotta save some room for dessert.
Susan likes the peanut butter fudge too.
Right under grip.
It's a lot thicker. It's very thick. It's, did you hear that? Did it even sound close? I don't
It
think
did.
I don't think it sounded
It did.
close.
It did. That was on point. Shoulder just got so much water on it. She's my shoulder. I think I have enough. I think I have enough. I'd add it too. Took a bit of me having to think about like and the flavor, plus the flavor.
You had me at fudge. Oh, thank you. I didn't think it was that great. All right, you're gonna have to eat the other half of it with me.
You gonna eat it all right now?
I'm gonna eat it all right now. I'm not taking this home. Gotta get rid of it. It's gonna melt. Woo. Go for it. Oh, another dragon.
I know we've been here for at least like 40 or 50 minutes from Diagon. Also, there's a timer right there on the screen.
Yeah.
But mostly the dragon.
Such a hothead. It's good to have Caleb with us where to so Caleb's out of school today. We're gonna go back at it tomorrow. But I'm glad you could join us for today. Fudge? Woo! I used to have to get my hair cut every 3.5 to 4 weeks when I was in high school because it got too long. So my mom cut it for me until I was a senior in high school. She's like, it costs too much to have somebody else to cut it.
I know.
Yeah. What's that?
I'm gonna start with the camera, but before I do that,
We need some. It's sticking in my craw. You guys need a refill on some drinks?
but before that, I'd like to rate it on camera.
Yeah, let's do that. I need a.
How was the circle?
Woo! I'm gonna circle. I'm gonna circle back. I'm gonna circle back and get back with you on this one. I'm gonna circle back.
Okay.
So Caleb, I know you're not a big fudge person.
I started three. I'd like to taste it.
Okay. What about you, Owen?
I say I'll give it a 4. Compared to other fudge, I felt like this was easier to eat. It wasn't as thick. And I would say this. I've said this multiple times for today, but if it were not butterscotch flavor, it would probably have been 3. But because it was butterscotch, I say give it a 4.
Well, this is how I'm looking at it, guys. If you were to walk up to me, not give me any context whatsoever, and say, "Here's a piece of fudge," I don't know if I would go, "That's butterbeer."
I mean, I think it's barely a 4, so I agree with that.
It's a good flavor,
It's butterscotch. Yeah.
but it's a butterscotch kind of flavor. It's really thick. Like, I mean, when I say it bites like a cheese, I wasn't being funny, because I don't think I'm that funny. It's like a block of cheese, and I have to bite into it, and it's just like, that's pretty good.
Hey, it's like a block of cheese.
It's like a block of cheese. But I still give it, the sweetness of it, it's not overly sweet. I'd still give it a 4. But I gotta tell you,
It's on the edge of being a 3.
yeah, it's more closer to a
I agree with that
3.5.
statement. I agree with that statement.
But it deserves better than a 3. But I'm
Yeah.
telling you, there's a lot of other flavors, and you guys know I love the fudge over here at Universal. There's a lot of other flavors.
I was talking before while you were finishing up, and I was holding the camera. Like, there's a large selection of flavors here, including king cake,
Which is only going to be here another week.
and it's only going to be here another week.
So I only have 6 slices for each box. That might not make it in the box. I'm just putting it that way. That makes sense.
I'd rather eat the butterscotch compared to the King's cake. I'm not a big fan of the King's cake, but
The King's cake was very sweet.
it was like.
It was very sweet. It was like a
But yeah,
crunchy
Jeremy's
sweet.
like, it's the orange hat. The orange hat. I like this hat.
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and step on.
All right.
You guys go to
Don says that's exactly what we thought. It didn't immediately ring Butterbeer. If you just handed it to me and said try it, I might not know that it's Butterbeer.
Or snowed on my hat.
You put aerodynamic. All right, so far we have covered on today's stream. I'm surprised that we get an all in Diagon Alley. I thought we were going to mix it up a little bit, but it started raining, so I decided let's just kind of stick here for now. We tried the clotted. We tried the frozen, the cold, and the hot, and then we tried the fudge.
I like clotted. I like the clotted. Probably that'd be one of my, like, in the top half right now.
So for me, we're still going to have the ice cream, and I think there's a long line of Florida and feta SKUs. I'm really curious to see if we don't have the cones, they can do the cups if you go over to the fountain. The line went really fast.
I probably eat it in a cup anyway.
So we might go over there and grab ourselves just a little bit of ice cream over at the fountain as well.
The fountain is just like your one-stop shop.
It used to only have two things, hot and cold, or cold and frozen. That was it.
It makes sense why you can get the ice cream though. They should put
Ice cream shop's right on the other side.
just step over. Yo, we need some ice cream.
So guys, so far today we've had an additional person. So far, one new Magic Crew member hit the subscribe button on today's stream. If you are one of the ones who have subscribed today, or if you've been watching and have had a great time and you thought I could do this hanging out with this group of people on a regular basis, we'd love for you guys to come over and spend some more time with us every Monday through Friday here on the stream. So do us a favor, hit the subscribe button today so you don't forget who we are. Come on back and join us every Monday through Friday. The rest of the week, we've got a great schedule set up and some very unique and different items that we would like you guys to be a part of. Including tomorrow, I'm going to be back over at Disney's Hollywood Studios to check that out. Wednesday, Epcot for another Flower and Garden Festival. Thursday, we're going to take you guys over to the Wild World of Sports over at the ESPN Center at Walt Disney World to check out the Runners Expo and to check out the merchandise for this weekend's upcoming springtime surprise. And on Friday, guys, we're going to live stream the 5K. That starts at 5:30 in the morning. Insane. Good thing is you can always go back and watch the replay. So we got a couple more parks, an expo, and an actual 5K race to show you guys. So come on back in and have some more fun with us this
magic
week.
in the mornings.
It's very much an early morning kind of a thing this week, right?
So should we hop over to the fair fountain?
Well, we're gonna see if Owen's gonna jump back with us.
I think we said to go get it anyway.
Okay. The question is, we've already had a lot of butterbeer. Do we need each our own ice cream?
No.
I think we might be able to just try one.
Plus, we're gonna want to have actual dinner later, so we can actually skew the scales a bit to
Dinner?
listen to sugar.
Dinner? We fed you guys this weekend. They want to eat, these teenagers, they want to eat every day. It's crazy. Think about it before you pick up your own teenager at home.
Before you get a teenager, here is 5 tips.
Here's things that you didn't realize you needed to do if you were to pick up your own teenager. 1, you needed to put a lock on your pantry.
5 life hacks for having a teenager. Number 1, don't. Number 2.
Number
at the end
2,
of the
get an
video.
extra large hot water heater. Hot water heaters they need to be extremely large if you have teenagers. We're gonna make our way back over to the fountain. Welcome in, Elaine. So this is the line. Normally, I would tell you guys to go into Florian Fetishku's. This is the great ice cream parlor in which you can get yourself your Butterbeer soft serve. It can come in a cup. It can come in a cone. My favorite thing is to get it in the souvenir cup. It is a goblet. It costs you about $1.75 more to upgrade to that, but it is a hard plastic cup that you can take back with you. You guys saw it in the thumbnail, and it's also on our overlay for the ice cream. It's probably one of the cheapest souvenirs from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter that you can get here, and it's pretty awesome. But we're gonna see. She said that we could get ice cream here, so we're gonna come back and get some ice cream. You found a chocolate frog card.
Wow. This thing is so dirty.
It's a wizard, Harry. We can't expect him to stay around all day. Is it lenticular? It is lenticular. I just like to say the word lenticular. It's almost as fun to say as butterbeer. That is the other alternative. Yes, I thought about that.
I can't wait to have something actually savory after this.
So, do you plan on hopping over to Islands? I think if we have time, depending on, we'll look at see what we've got as our time frame. I think we very much would like to take you guys over there and just quickly show you where you would find the same things for Butterbeer over at the Islands of Adventure.
Got 5 minutes left. Wow.
And thank you guys so much. Seriously, everybody who's in here, thank you for hitting the thumbs up button. That's how YouTube knows how to share our streams out, and that's how we gain new people in our community. When you guys hit the thumbs up, new people come in to check it out, and they realize this is a lot of fun to hang out with people like themselves who enjoy the park. So thank you guys for helping us to find some new friends. Welcome in, Carrie. You're going to be here in 42 days. Sweet. Well, if you see us in the parks where we're running around, say hello. Chocolate frog. That is kind of funny. Was it you who said that all the people were walking out into the rain to use the Aquamenti spell?
Yeah. Oh,
That's right up there with all the people getting out of the swimming pool when it's raining because they don't want to get wet. Did you get hit by lightning? Oh my goodness.
I was running stuff.
Izzy's got the frizzies.
Izzy's got the
Frizzies!
I have a turn.
What have I told you about putting your plastic forks in the outlets?
Does it really look like that? No.
I'm teasing you, dude, like you do with your hair. So it's about time the bald people can have a little fun when it talks about, you know, people's hair. Welcome in, Joseph.
So this should be like the last of this.
This is our last. We was going to split it up over Islands of Adventure, but then we had some rain come through, and we just decided to take it, you know, the safety thing and just keep it all in one space. But we'll see if the weather's okay. We'll take you guys over to Islands and just kind of give you a quick tour of Hogsmeade and show you where you can find the same things over in that side of the park.
That's a good idea, yeah.
And then we'll go ride River Adventure in the rain.
You'll go right over it.
Hello, hello. We heard word that you can get us some Butterbeer ice cream.
Butterbeer ice cream, yep, in a cup.
Yes, in a cup. Just one and 3 spoons?
Sure.
Perfect. And
So it's going to be 580. 5 words. Do you have magic
words.
Okay,
Words
so-
represent the numbers of the words.
Look at your Butterbeer.
They're
Look at
words,
it.
but they're numbers, but they're words. Yeah.
497? Are you paying with cash or cards?
Card.
Begin your wandless magic.
Okay, next time I'm getting that because we're having ice. No, not ice cream sandwiches. Ice cream. Thank you. I think it should be in a cup. Oh, yep. Actually, speak of the devil. Let me turn this off.
And do you want your receipt?
Yes, please.
Here is your spell.
There it is. Thank you very much. There it is. Have a grand and miraculous day.
You guys have a good one.
This is so beautiful. I love this.
Next down.
Thank you. That's exit. So, one more time.
I love how it looks like the foam is like the base. It's like lined with butterscotch. Oh. Here.
Oh, sorry guys for the close-up.
There we go. He's taking a picture of it. He's taking the picture. I really know. I'm surprised. Should we head to a covered area? Yeah, let's head to a covered area. It's like it's starting to downpour again. Okay. Yeah. Area. See any comments? Like, it really does.
That could be a good look.
No, I think they made it to go. Butterbeer ice cream would be great in a float. Oh, if only.
Butterbeer ice cream float.
Yeah, that would.
Butterbeer.
If
Leviosa.
you're Universal, if you're listening, take notes. Take notes.
Butterbeer Leviosa.
Make it no the Butterbeer float.
I did. Butterbeer Leviosa.
Get that? Spoon?
Spoon.
Go for it, guys.
Umbrella's in my backpack. But we're okay. Hello, D. Welcome in. I got Caleb and Owen with me today. They're having me eat all of the sugar. What's that? Oh yeah, that's team members. That's backstage.
We're near like a cast member entrance.
In Oregon, if we stayed inside every time it rained, it would be inside for 8 months out of the year. If it wasn't for the fact that I was trying to keep the ice cream from getting too melty, it wouldn't really bother me all that much.
I'm not sure if like Florida like rainwater adds to the flavor of butterscotch. So
It adds minerals.
adds minerals.
I love Butterbeer ice cream.
That is really good.
Well, Cindy, thank you so much for joining us for our Butterbeer crawl. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you later this week in the parks.
I wasn't quite sure at first, but I think this might be my favorite of the offerings so far.
Sydney, enjoy it.
The rain really is just going on and off, on and off.
Mhm.
Better get back to the ice cream, Dad.
I'm done.
Oh, okay.
I've had
Never
plenty.
mind, you all.
It's fair game. You guys go for it.
It's who? Oh, you already go.
Look at them.
I guess I can script a bowl of tea there to accept the last of it.
That's all he says. It's like ordering food at McDonald's. 3.
The rating
12.
I wanted to just go and eat back easily a 5. It's easily my favorite option.
Thanks, Wendy.
I would give it a 4, but I'd say it's close to being a 5. Like, hey, how do you rate the ice cream? What's your opinion?
He says, well, I think he says that it's kind of on fire.
Why does it feel like?
The roof is on fire.
This is easily my favorite that I had today.
I've just started noticing this, but like, there's now been like a good 15-minute pause from when it like charges up and it actually.
People anticipate it too much. So Caleb has already given his rating on the butterbeer ice cream.
Actual ice cream, I don't think it would have been as high. Because it's just a soft serve type of.
You know, normally when you tell me you give me ice cream and it's soft serve, I usually give you a demerit.
Yeah, but I
But
think this works really well in the soft serve format.
I really do like the butterbeer ice cream. So
Hey, check this.
I'll give it a 4.
hey, Caleb. You didn't have to come back, dude. And take my wand.
So, I feel like this is again another situation where this is something like,
Step out of the shadows a little bit. You're like right in the dark.
do you want some?
I'm just talking shadow.
Want some illegal stuff?
Yeah.
Want to buy some weapons? Okay. So, this is another situation where if this was like, the dish on its own isn't really that complex, but because of the butterscotch flavor, it gives itself a higher rating. I really like the butterscotch and the fact that soft serve, the next. I would have had that again. I'd say it's a step from being a 5. Like if there is some air quality to it, or something added to it, I think I would immediately bump it up to a 5, but it's close.
So we're gonna give it a 4,
Yeah.
4.5. Well, here's the thing. You guys got to know. Growing up, going to any places that were ice cream flavored places, to me, if I ever had a topping added to a sundae or to anything, my go-to is generally butterscotch. Always like butterscotch. And what's the difference between butterscotch and caramel? Different types of sugars, but it's basically the same thing. Honestly, with this ice cream, you can hand it to me and say, here's some soft serve ice cream. No context, no backstory, no Harry Potter, no butterbeer. 3 things. Value, it's pricey, but it's a theme park ice cream. It's not that bad. Throw in that $1.50, $1.75, get the souvenir glass, and it makes it all the worth the while. 2, presentation. This is a beautiful soft serve. It's got ribbons.
I mean, it's lined
got
with the brown.
the little ribbons of like
Yeah.
the caramel goodness, the
Butterscotch.
butterscotch goodness. It's
Yeah.
just amazing looking. You just want to tear into it. And 3, it's just good flavor.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's a great ice cream. I'd give it a 5.
5. Wow.
I've liked it, and ever since I've tried it, people say, "Would you try it again?" I would, and I did, and I have, and I will again.
Many times some people rely on like its star power on like it's Harry Potter. No, this on its own already perfect.
I could care less if it's Harry Potter. It's good ice cream.
Yeah.
Butterscotch ice
But
cream.
when you add it to the experience, if you bring in your family or someone who's a big Harry Potter fan, why not? take advantage of it. It's a really great way to get that in there. And you know what? To me, that feels a little bit better than, well, as you guys can tell, some of the other forms of butterbeer beverages.
That's easily my favorite out of all of them. Rather get the ice cream over the drink.
So we've been in Diagon Alley for a while. I say let's step out.
And we can show where you can get
Yes.
some of these.
Let's see if we can make our way over to
Show
Hogsmeade.
where you get drinks. Outside of Harry Potter. Show the good old Muggle drinks.
Some Muggle drinks. It depends. How much food can you eat before you pass out?
How many what?
So I have to tell you guys something I forgot to tell you yesterday. The boys are with me, they may find this funny. So yesterday we watched the Easter pre-parade. Then the Festival of Fantasy came by. When the Festival of Fantasy came by, I was encroached upon more and more by last minute guests walking into the area and trying to slip in. There was a ton of people who would step in front of the line, and the team members or cast members would come along and say, hey, you can't stand here, you have to go somewhere else. So instead of going somewhere else, they just kind of push into your area. It happens. It's just what happens. I had a really hard time yesterday filming the Festival of Fantasy Parade. It was extremely difficult because at one point I had so much encroachment upon me that I was literally leaning to my left, trying to still stand up from the people that were pushing on from my right side. But the funniest thing that came out of it, and I don't know if it was heard on the stream yesterday, but I have to share it with you. During the time where Sleeping Beauty section of the parade, they had Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather, the three fairies, you know, kind of scooting around on whatever it is they scoot on. And as they were coming through, guys, a woman behind me was talking with her family, and you could hear her go, yeah, it's Snow White, Snow White. And the family's like saying something back to her, which I could not hear. And the family said something else, and she goes, yeah, no, it's Snow White. And, you know, it's the fairy grandmothers.
Fairy grandmothers?
And forevermore now, when I see Fauna, Flora, and Merryweather, I'm going to think, oh, look, it's the Snow White fairy grandmothers. You know them, the fairy grandmothers.
We just talk about, okay, you got one that's Flora, one that's Fauna, and then got Merryweather. If that's like the thing they roll over, you just go, what's Merryweather? Weather? Okay, I can see that. Merryweather.
So, John, what is Butterbeer? It's not really a soda. It's sort of like a cream soda. It's not carbonated, and it's cream. It's not beer. It's not carbonation. It's just a beverage that has a very strong butterscotch syrup flavor to it, and the different concoctions of it do produce different reactions. I do not like the cold butterbeer, but I'm okay with the frozen butterbeer, but I adore the hot butterbeer. So just remember from now on, if I ask you guys what their names are, you can go, yeah, it's Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather. It's the Snow White fairy grandmothers. You can be a fairy grandmother. You have the first kid come in. You can fight with the other fairy grandmothers. Make it pink. Make it blue. Make it pink. Make it blue. Make it pink. Make it blue. So, I was going to see if we could ride Harry Potter, the Hogwarts Express over to Highlands of Adventure. It's 80 minutes.
I mean, we do have our passes, don't we?
Does it work? Then we could do that, couldn't we?
Yeah,
it
it's
is after.
five.
It
Yeah.
is after 4. That's right.
And this is
Caleb?
why we're here for food and
There we go.
food and like this stuff. Oh, pigeon jump scare.
Pigeon jump scare.
It's scare pigeons. Halloween Horror Nights.
New Fnac game looking awesome.
It's Halloween Horror Nights, except like they tie like
It's pigeons.
Like they have like flop sheep ghosts tied to like their ankles as they're flying around. Looks like there's like a ghost.
That'd be awesome. It'd be horrible for the birds, but like.
It would be horrible for the birds.
Well, it's like the guy who took a fake cat body that looked like a basically a cat skin and covered his drone with it. So he's flying his drone around and it looks like it's a cat coming at you. It's kind of messed up. Caleb's getting a refill. You good?
Oh, yeah, I did that.
Okay.
While I was,
Well, I forgot. We have Universal Express. At least I think we do. So let's go check it out.
It's past 4 o'clock, right?
Yes?
So since it's 5, we technically should be able to do it. Okay, there we go.
All right. Let's go see if we can make it happen. It still may be a long way, but it hopefully should be quicker. Oh, it went down to 75 minutes. It's not as long now. Again, in order to ride the Hogwarts Express, you do have to have a park-to-park clearance. So, hello? All right. I'm so used to throwing that finger out. Oh, they let Owen in too, so. They let Owen in too. Man, anybody can get in here these days. Huh?
So used to the finger.
Yeah. Welcome in, Biscuit. You did be Disney, but don't worry, you can always go back and watch any of them. We grabbed all of them in Diagon Alley this afternoon. Now we're going to take you guys over to the Hogwarts Express to Hogsmeade and the castle. And we'll show you guys where you can get that on the other side as well. Man, look at our guests riding the Hogwarts Express today.
This could be a lot worse. It could be the other line.
It's still going to be longer than usual, but at the same time, it's still better than walking all the way out.
No, it's not that better, but it's like it's more fun.
We'll get there faster if we walked out. It's only like a 5-minute walk from one entrance to the other, but
It's really not a long walk at all.
if you guys are willing to wait a little bit, we'll take you guys on the train with us today. How about that?
We're still making good time, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing okay.
Yeah. I mean, maximum is like half park, but we still have 4 hours.
Oh, Shelly, we're gonna have to have something savory and settling down here for a bit.
Something savory.
We need to get some chicken.
Some chicken.
We're going to eat the entire wing that we've had throughout this entire street.
We're going to eat a dinosaur. Eat an entire dinosaur.
A dinosaur.
For every bite we've
Rawr.
had, we're going to have like one White Castle.
Are those ones from Jerry Sissick Karak?
Oh, White Castle. This one's great. We're Portillo's. There's some of those sandwiches.
You think about this, Portillo's like really close to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the Animal Kingdom?
So
Yeah, that's why we were here.
we do tell you guys this. If you do ever contact Susan and myself to help you book and plan your next Universal stay, we will tell you that if you are interested, we would highly recommend looking into and considering staying at one of the top 3 premier hotels. Several people in the chat will tell you, based on their experiences, it does make a big difference, but we want to show you firsthand. We are in the Express line. Hopefully we will go through a lot quicker than those who are not in the Express line today. But if you stay at one of the top 3 hotels, which is Royal Pacific, Hard Rock, or Portofino Bay, everyone in your reservation gets complimentary expresses, and it's the Unlimited Express, which means you can ride as many times as you want to.
Walk right over.
Yeah, they're pretty close. It's all about proximity.
I really like the two we did stay at. Both of them are amazing resorts.
Eric, they are inside of a train. They are fully air conditioned.
Hooray!
Hooray! Terry's like, yes, I want to go on the train. And seriously though, if you guys are watching this and you know, like, it would be really great to take our family to Universal. We would love to help you guys do that without having to pay anything additional for having a travel agent who knows like these parks like the back of their hands. So reach out to us today and let us know how we can help you guys out. Our services do not cost anything. We do not charge any fees. We actually get paid a commission from Universal after you travel. And that goes for Universal, Disney, any of the cruises and things like that. And it's the same price as if you book it directly. The great thing is that we will tell you some little tips, little tricks, some things that we've used in the past as our families have stayed here and played here and just had fun in the parks. And hopefully, if it works out, we might even be able to find you some great deals that may even save you more money than if you had booked yourself, and others might not have made those suggestions. So send us an email today. Send it to susanedwards@travelmation.net. Copy me at chrisedwards@travelmation.net. And again, thank you guys for supporting us in our small business as travel agents. And we look forward to helping your families as you help our families to take care of each other as well. So thank you so much for the opportunity, guys. We are in the express line right now, Jill. So I don't know how long we've been in line, less than 5 minutes, but let's see if we can. Let's see, we got in about 5:10. Let's see how long it takes us to get on the train today. Ooh, that would be nice. Get myself some pad thai. So Pam, we had not intended on doing an additional dinner as well, knowing that we were going to be spending so much money and time and just calories of sharing, 3 butterbeers, ice cream, clotted creams, and fudge. Well, so I think we may be heading out of the park later. We'll see. I don't know. If we get too far and we have to throw something else besides sugar, I'll raise the alarm. On days like this, yes, indeed. Well, the next train just came out, so that's a good sign. Nothing yet, Eric, and it could be a while. We're excited to know that Velocicoaster is now considered to be a express ride, but it may be a while until Hagrid's is. They do have single rider now on for use every so often, but it's still very much your mileage may vary. So I'm going to throw something in since we're going to be in line for a bit, and I just kind of want to open up this discussion. I'm sure most of you, being Harry Potter fans, have heard the latest and greatest news that Warner Brothers has given permission to HBO to pursue a 7-series reboot of the Harry Potter franchise, meaning that if HBO were to continue with this, every book in the original 7 would receive its own season. Instead of one movie, it would have an entire season to develop. And in situations like this, this could either be a wonderful thing for Harry Potter fans, or it could be disastrous for some others. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. What do you think of the idea of HBO rebooting Harry Potter into a seven-season series for the channel? Welcome in, Quindy. Oh, I think Rowling's going to get money from this for in perpetuity for forever, perpetuity. Thank you. You know, Heather, we haven't decided yet. Well, I guess we're having to get with you and Naomi and figure out when your date's going to be the best. Eric says, I say the more HP, the better. I was like, I've been hoping they would have done that ever since the movie concluded. Nothing monetary. Yeah, there's no way that's going to happen. She's going to have full control over it, I'm sure. Just like anything else. Greg's like, I don't know, the books and the movies were enough. So this is the entire line we're skipping. From now on, we're going to be in front of any of these people. That's what the Express does. So for me, I'm a little torn. I'm sort of like, you know, we don't need another Toy Story. We were happy with just a trilogy. We don't need another Toy Story. But I will say, it was Harry Potter that our daughter Liberty first determined. While I'm talking to you guys, I'm showing you Owen surfing the internet.
Surfing the web.
He's picking out some new hair products from Amazon.
Look at the wall here.
Look at the wall.
Wow.
Look at the wall. Just another brick in the wall. It was our daughter's first experience with reading books. We would not let her, not reading books, but reading books and then seeing a movie presented from them. We would not let her watch any of the Harry Potter movies until she read the book. Same way with the boys. And she would finish a book. We'd watch the movie with her, and she would turn to us all throughout the movie going, but Dad, what about this?
But Dad, didn't Dumbledore do
What
it
about this?
calmly in the books?
What about this? I'm like, well, they had to take that out. No, but that was important. Why didn't they do this? So it was a first lesson that they have to take out so much of the source material. So if they did it true to the source, maybe. But if they're only going to just twist it up and, you know, rewrite it, I don't know.
I like some of the things the movie did. Like, the Dumbledore scene is so funny with the text. Like, Dumbledore asks calmly, Harry Potter, did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
I don't know why people get so upset about that.
I love that. It's hilarious.
In the book, he wasn't upset, but in the movies, he pitched a hissy fit, as they say in the South. Sure, Don. Most definitely.
Done with Harry at that point.
I just seem like it hasn't been long enough. I just don't think it's been long enough. But well, the problem with reboots her problem with, you know, live actions of old stories is it opens itself up to things that just, I don't know, take away from the original. Come on, Naomi. You can do it. He's like, no thanks. Yep. Phyllis is like, I love Harry Potter. That's the thing. I think everyone who's for it would say yes, it's because they love Harry Potter. But I think everybody who would be against it would be against it for the same reasons. It's so weird.
I love Harry Potter, but does it really need this?
Heather's buying chocolate for everybody.
I sure hope in the prelude they show off wizards before the
Oh man, a whole movie marathon. Was it Sci-Fi that used to have all the Harry Potter movies over the weekend?
Sci-fi.
We would have that turned on, and I think we just keep it on the channel all weekend long, whether we were watching it or not. They would just have the movies on. That would be hard. That would be really hard. Because you know what? I don't care which actor they put in there. You know good and well you would say that they don't live up to those other actors, and they never will. Ooh, what do we get? Marshmallows dipped in peanut butter. We don't need a Story 5.
Toy Story 4 is okay to be made because at least it was in good time.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna sit back and eat my popcorn. We used to hide all kinds of stuff with the kids. We used to like puree like vegetables and put it in the mashed potatoes, and they have no idea it was there. But then, here's the thing: it didn't take our kids long to like appreciate most vegetables.
Brussels sprouts.
These were my kids were eating the Brussels sprouts,
Mom
and
is the person
Liberty would eat all the beets.
Didn't she work in a preschool, and she was the only class that actually learned to like Brussels sprouts? If I'm remembering correctly.
There we go. Exactly. You need to try everything at least once. You need to try it, and then you'll know if you actually like it or not. All right, we're moving right along. We're not doing too bad here. Pretty soon we're going to be up at the top, and Don will get to show you the really cool effect as you go through. I don't like these stairs. I don't like the stream on stairs. I don't like to stand on stairs. Stairs should be, you only stop in an emergency, otherwise you go all the way to the top. Ooh, I hear magical music.
It's a glockenspiel.
Glockenspiel.
Glockenspielberg.
That sounds like an action movie.
I'm writing that down.
Glockenspielberger.
No, Glockenspielberg. Like
It's like John Wick 5.
Steven Spielberg.
Glockenspielberger.
In the nose. Write that down for later.
You're writing that down for later. You're gonna pitch that one to Steve himself. So I'll show you the effect on other people. You guys go ahead, I'll catch up. There's Owen and Caleb. Thank you. Appreciate it. You got to be dramatic about it, though. You got to have some fun with it. Way to work it, guys. Let everybody else in front of you. That's awesome.
That is the one and only way. There is no other way. You gotta solve your fact.
This is the way.
Another way is the wrong way.
This is the way.
Sure, you can walk through.
This is the way.
I want to learn exactly where the wall is placed.
Don't, Jessica, don't tell them that. Don't
Like,
tell them
exactly
that.
where the wall would be, and just learn where it is and just do like a poof.
I want to do that too one day. Is I want to start running up to it, and then where the wall should be, do a pantomime that you hit the wall and then fall backwards. So guys, thank you so much for helping us out today. Universal streams we always have a little bit more of a challenge when it comes to getting our analytics up and getting people to come in, because you know they love a good Disney day. We love hanging out and doing stuff here at Universal. So thank you guys for everybody coming in today. Thank you for the thumbs up and for helping us get the word out. Well, Miss Sugar Cookie, that's what we like to hear. I know you can't come. We are blessed to be able to be nearby and to do this whenever we want to. And we are blessed to have you guys support us in such a platform that we can bring others to join us anytime they need to come back into the park. So thank you guys for that. I love a good theme park, Cooper Benji. I really do. But here's the good thing is I just like to be in a space where you can be silly, have fun, have thrills, and enjoy being with others. So spin it. Nice hat. Look, oh, and it's a Nert. I love Nerts. It's a big Nert. Are we gonna ride that Nert?
Are you saying that because it's coming in backwards?
Yes. Welcome in, Julie. Good to see you. Love hugs. Welcome to the Hogwarts Express. What's that?
I think I've always just sort of thought about the back of my head. God, with such advanced technology, and the Wizards decided I want to use a steam train. Like there's so much.
Steam covers up things.
Like,
did I just see that happen?
I want to see.
No, it's steam. Well, what does that have to do with what I just saw? Well, steam makes everything look weird.
Why not just imagine Wizards if they just took modern technology and integrated it with magic? Imagine magic guns. Their normal bullets, they have like some powder in them. Tranquilizer darts. That's just not trigger. I think that's just not trigger. Like, fire swallowed it.
Speaking of movies, we're going to see if we can convince your mother and they're letting you guys go see a movie this week. What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think we should try?
Yeah.
Avatar 3.
Avatar 3.
Avatar 3.
It's 4.5 hours long.
Let's go.
It's only an introduction of the characters.
And you can't go to the bathroom. The chair locks you into the seat. So if you have to...
All the snacks are blue.
Me eating my blue popcorn. It's gonna be like the Way of Fire. It's gonna be set place to like an exploded volcano.
The Way of
Well,
Water.
we'll see if we can make it work, but Tuesday is half off movie night. We'll see if Mom is up for a movie tomorrow. What movies do you guys want to go see if we can talk her into it?
I want to see the Mario movie.
What?
Mario.
What movie?
Mario.
I don't know what that is.
I have image proof that you know
It's a
what that is.
Mia. It's a Mia. It's a Mia. Cat in the Hat.
I don't know why that baby laughed.
Mario.
What? I don't know what movie they want to see.
I don't know.
I have no clue what movie they want to see. Bum, bum, bum. So, Christy, I wasn't going to say anything, but there's a mom coming in with her kids. Now, see, I've got a gimbal, but that, wow.
Oh, I mean, you wouldn't be able to
That's
bring
a
that.
selfie stick. That's crazy.
You wouldn't be able to bring that into Disney.
Someone came in with their family, and the mom was being all teary-eyed when she saw the train come in. Ba-dum-bum, bum. I know the boys have been dying to see that movie since it was announced last year.
Yeah, I want to see Chris Pratt say one.
I want to see Owen train the Velociraptors to go after Bowser.
Honestly, if I ever gone to a costume party, that would be a pretty funny. I would probably wear that outfit.
What?
Owen from.
I hadn't looked at the numbers. Did it do well? Well, that's good to hear. Well, we came in tonight. Seriously, though, we did come in tonight, and over at the Universal movie theaters, they had this vehicle out front, and the boys were like, "We gotta go get a picture." I'm like, "All right, let's go." So. I've heard it's like a Marvel movie.
What is?
Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, I've heard it's like non-stop.
Oh, that's good to hear.
One thing I'm really excited for, Jack Black is Bowser.
Sweet. I don't get that, but you know, well, I'll give it some time.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jesse.
Jack Black is... It's just Jack Black in anything.
Yeah, but Jack Black is Bowser.
I think he could sell it.
I thought Bowser was like. Rah, 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 rah.
Yeah, but like, would you really want a movie where Bowser's like...
He's so passionate about
Jack
the
Black-
role, though. Like, all the interviews, he's wearing like some sort of like Bowser-based costume.
Jack Black is the kind of person who can make any role work.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just want to make sure he doesn't come in and going, "It's the greatest video game in the world."
Okay, but like, Jack
You know.
Black is Poe.
Oh.
One down for the quiz. How many got started?
He doesn't play himself, he plays Poe passionately.
Great, you guys are gonna head down to row 7.
Row 7. Row 7.
For your close-up, you're drinking horror juice. That's made from the screams of all the little children forced by their parents to go to Halloween Horror Nights.
Well, I'm sure think if it was good. Me drinking the scream canister.
Michelle says Mario was a good movie. My boys loved it. I've heard nothing but good things on it so far.
I don't expect it to be like the best movie I've ever seen.
No,
It's like-
but it's a fun movie then,
Yeah.
you know.
If it was worth my time, then I'd pick this one.
I tried to get them to take a picture of the Mario Kart, Rob. They wouldn't do it.
It's too small.
I would.
Maybe on the way out, we'll see if I
would,
can
but
catch
we'll
it.
try when we're over there. So.
There was a kid in there who was just kind
I'm not
of
gonna
standing
budge.
there, not coming out of it. Have a great one, Christy.
He
Thank
didn't
you so
wanna
much for
leave
hanging
the
out with
Mario
us.
Kart.
He didn't want to leave the Mario Kart before.
I have heard a little bit of the soundtrack. Like I've heard 2 tracks. One of them, Jack Black singing, and one of them is just an orchestral. Both of them have been awesome.
I mean, he even says I'm not a huge Jack Black fan, but I loved his Bowser.
Yeah, I think Jack Black. I'm not a big celebrity voice actor kind of person. I like when characters sound like characters. Jack Black is the one exception. He plays a character. He doesn't play himself.
That's what I like to hear, Rob. I love it when they hide stuff in there. For those of us who are, older fans who've been around forever, we can watch it and go, oh, just see that? Just see that? It's like when you watch Big Hero 6 and you see the pictures on the wall at the bottom of the stairs. One of them is our pictures of Mochi, the cat, being in a Halloween costume dressed up as Stitch. And being a Stitch fan, I thought that was awesome. Oh, here's a train. Now, guys, when we get inside, we're actually going to be in a car with other guests. I will not be shouting loud. I will not be joking. We will be quiet and respectful so that everyone can enjoy the Hogwarts Express. Yeah, we're here to enhance your experience, but not detract from anybody else's. So I will be turning my screen down low. I will be conversing with the boys, but I will try to keep my comments with you guys just down to a minimum, just while we're riding. You guys enjoy the ride. Continue to chat as you would normally. If you have a question for me, hang out for a bit and ask me after we get back over to Hogsmeade. But enjoy it as we come in to the Hogwarts Express. That's a glowing review right there. That's a glowing review. When you get off the train, you jump up and down with your fist in the air and going, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then you
Well, you do, but I wasn't going to bring it up.
And then you come to the horrible realization of the Hogwarts bottleneck.
No. You guys are ready to board?
Welcome aboard. In case of an emergency, there will be an emergency switch under our priority seats.
Anybody's first time riding?
No, it's third time.
Third time?
Third time.
Yeah. How about you?
First time today.
Yeah? It's your first
Just
time?
today. Just today.
And you're liking it?
Well, we actually live here.
Oh, okay.
So
the whole way.
We're here. Actually, I live stream from Universal like once a week, so we ride
you
a
live
lot.
here at Universal.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
It's always fun to just know who's riding for the first time
Yeah.
and who's seen things, who's not seen things.
Yeah.
You can usually tell the first timers is when the first time they go, because
Yeah. I know, yeah.
Where are you guys visiting from?
Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, have you had good weather so far, other than a little bit of rain today?
Well, no. Yesterday was raining too.
Oh.
Yeah.
When do you guys get here?
When Saturday.
Saturday. So you need a couple of more good days then before you guys leave, then, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
So have you ridden everything you've wanted to so far?
No. ¿Qué nos falta? No, yeah. What's everything? Actually, we're repeating stuff.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's your letter. You're a wizard, Owen.
It's getting dark out there.
Let's find a compartment.
Could use a snack. Where's the food trolley? Ronnie, can't you conjure up some pumpkin pasties?
Ron, food is the first of the 5 principal exceptions to Gamp's law of elemental transfiguration.
Do you know what she's talking about?
Are you alright, Harry?
I'm okay. That was brilliant.
Dementors on the Hogwarts Express. Foul, miserable creatures. Something from the trolley, dear. I'd say you'd earned it. And chocolate frogs. Oh, dear. Best get back to your seats now. I'll try and round up these little runaways.
Bye. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You guys have a great rest of your trip.
Have a good one. Hey, this last station's a ball deck. The last station was a ball deck. This one's really is a ball deck. This one only up. So we're all waiting for the train. Thank you. Oh. You got something in your pocket? Oh, I bet it's been warm in your pocket. Yeah, it's warm, very warm. You gonna eat it? It's a warhead.
I'm not gonna eat it now.
No, why? Is it too warm? You're gonna let it cool off some? It's a warhead, it never really cools off.
I'm not wasting life.
Good afternoon, Magic Crew. Welcome. Coming to you live from the Universal Orlando Resort. We have just jumped off the Hogwarts Express and are now coming in to Hogsmeade here over at Islands of Adventure. Pinkies up. Clink. Okay, girls, put your pinkies up and you go clink. I have a cup. Oh, and get my cup out. Oh, and get my cup out. No, my cup over here. Okay, put it your pinky out and go clink. There we go. Clink. All right, clink. Clink. Leave him clink. Okay, now put my cup up. All right. Pinkies up. Just like a warm gummy bear. Thank you so much, Don. Thank you for being the inspiration and for helping us offset some of the costs for today's food that we get to share with everybody. Have a great evening, Don. We'll see you in the parks. This is a different kind of steamy. Woo! Alrighty.
Smells wonderful. I love the smell of train. Train smells.
So we're expecting it to be insane over here as far as crowds going to Hogsmeade. We're not going to stick around here for long, but what we did want to do is that there may be someone here today who is coming to this either live or watching in replay, and they want to know, I saw the butterbeer, I saw the drinks, I saw the beverages, I saw the fudge, I saw that all in Diagon Alley, but we're going to be over in Islands of Adventure. Can we get the same things there? We want to show you guys where those locations would be. A little rain. A little rain.
It's just been going on and off.
Hogsmeade is a real crowd pleaser. It's a crowd that does please.
It may not be as crowded today because of the rain. No Hagrids.
Live Hagrid's. Hagrid's is a great ride. It's not too intense. It's really.
Hang on. Never mind. I take that back.
This would be a great time to ride Hagrid's, honestly.
Oh, it
I'd
gets
chill to ride Hagrid's.
so wet.
Moody weather. This is good mood weather for Hagrid. It's not gonna pour down on you.
We are going to go at such a high speed that you're going to catch all the rain from you.
It's
Yeah,
raining.
There's wind in your hair, except it's water.
I have never rode Hagrid's and felt the wind rush through my hair.
Of course you didn't.
I didn't do it right?
You'd never do it right, Dad.
I know. I'm sorry.
Why are you so bad at riding Hagrid?
Okay, so how are we gonna show this off? Should we show off the fudge first?
So I'm just going to quickly, we're going to walk through and I'm just going to point the areas out as we walk through.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it.
Because I have no idea how long or if the rain's really going to come down. So we're going to try to keep the equipment dry, guys.
Okay, we got high biscuits, we got low biscuits, and then we got sea biscuits.
Yes, those are all my 3 favorite plants. Provided by Skipper Bob's Breakdown themselves. Copyright 2021. How's it going, Skipper Bob? We're getting a little wet. So what we want to do is we want to quickly point out to you guys where you can get the same things we got in Diagon Alley earlier in the stream here in Hogsmeade. First of all, you got Honeydukes. Honeydukes is your sweet shop. And actually beside Honeydukes, it says Zonko. Jokes, tricks, toys, and games, but in reality, inside is the bakery.
Honeydukes too.
And you can get your Butterbeer fudge inside there.
Yeah.
So that's
the giant butterbeer can, butterbeer barrel.
And yes, over here you actually get your butterbeer outside. You can actually order it inside too, at the 3 broomsticks. But a lot of people will just quickly walk up and get your butterbeer. You can get your frozen or cold here at the Butterbeer kiosk. There is another one on the other side at the other end, near by the castle as well.
You can also get the potted cream over in the drink broomsticks as well.
So, yes. Right here is our sit-down restaurant, the 3 broomsticks.
There are not 2, there are not 1, but there are 3.
Not 1, but 2. Certainly not 4, but 3, no more. Broomsticks, in which you can get yourself your Butterbeer clotted cream. And then right next to it is the Hogshead Lounge. You walk inside there, you can order yourself the hot Butterbeer. It is a separate lounge. And like I said, if you order a side of Fireball and take it outside, no one will stop you from mixing the 2. Just make sure you go outside before you mix it, and make sure you don't mix it up with your kids' hot butterbeer.
That would be a trip. Everyone will.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen.
I think if I'm correct, the only item that isn't over here in Hogsmeade is the ice cream.
Yeah, the only thing we cannot get here that we got over Diagon Alley was the ice cream. Owen's correct.
Diagon Alley is the better one of the 2.
So if you're looking to grab all of the options, Diagon Alley is your best stop.
The ice cream is usually the best for me. Of the 6 butterbeer.
And it wasn't too bad. We didn't have to wait last time, Disney Houston's, but it's actually a better wait than over at the Hopping Pot, which I don't think we showed you guys, and I apologize for that. But at the far end of Diagon Alley, over by the entrance, on the other side of the stage is the Hopping Pot, and you can get yourself a hot butterbeer there.
Also, there are 2 butterbeer carts.
I'm going to stand right here. It's a perfect spot. not for visuals, but staying out of the rain.
Yeah, there's a hard trick right there.
So notice over to my left, there is another Butterbeer kiosk. So there are 2 places to grab the Butterbeer here.
Yeah, one on each side, so. we completed a lot in the time we had.
We just left King Cross Station, Eugene. We may have actually seen you if we passed by you. I hope you waved. Now, I will tell you guys this. If you've seen pictures, I want to make sure I clarify. There have been sightings at Universal Studios Hollywood of a, and I just forgot the name.
A griffin,
A griffin.
dragon.
What's his name?
Hippogriff?
Buckbeak.
Bugbeak.
Buckbeak has been sighted over at Universal Studios Hollywood. We have not seen him over here just yet.
Oh, it's like a beatable. Oh, that would be so cool.
I always forget Flight of the Hippogriff is over here.
Doesn't seem to be operational at the moment. We got all kinds of little birdies here coming over and grabbing popcorn.
Destroying that popcorn.
Hufflepuff! He's like, don't stand on me. I'm getting my popcorns on. Look at him. He's getting it.
Not the corn. The quality concept that we like to provide.
I love the little birds.
Only 40 minutes for secret.
Not too bad.
It's not bad at all for that long. Yeah, wow.
So everybody, today's mission was to just show you guys all the different forms and kind of give you guys a rating. And before we close out for today, I wanted to take just a couple of seconds to give the boys and myself a chance to rank all 6 of the Butterbeers they tried today from their least favorite to their favorite. So I thank you guys for everyone who's joined us here today, for giving us an opportunity to share some treats. We've had a lot of sweet things to eat, and I've got to go get some insulin before.
Before we all cook out.
Yeah. Yes, Rob. Exactly. No joke. As the boys say, well, not my boys, but the other boys, no cap. So, Owen loves it when I speak his words.
You're not gonna let that one story that Owen told at Jersey Mike's to actually.
He didn't like it when I said that last time.
Oh, they're just like.
He wanted to know if he liked something, and he was talking about it. And I said, so tell me, is it bussin' no cap? And he's like, do not say that. So, all right, so who wants to go first? We're going to rate your least favorite all the way. You got 6 now, so you got to go 6 all the way to 1. You going to go first?
I'm really going to say top would definitely be the ice cream. I love the ice cream. Second would be, I think the hot. I like the hot.
You're going from top down.
Yeah, top down.
Okay.
I warmed up to the hot. Like, I didn't think it was too good, but like, it's really good compared to everything else. And then I'd go, next would be the, what was it, the clotted cream? Clotted cream is good. And then next step down, you have, the fudge.
When you're not a big fudge fan.
Not a big fudge fan, but I think it's pretty good. And then you got the cold, and no, frozen then cold. Cold is usually the bottom.
Okay.
Like, the more you drink it, the more you're like, ugh.
I think I may have influenced you guys poorly. I should have let you try it before I did.
No, you're right. That was completely wrong.
I felt like I jinxed it. All right, start at the bottom. I want you to save
cold.
Like the bottom is your cold.
Yeah, bottom is cold. It's not that it doesn't mix with the marshmallow like foam. Just out of the 3, it does kind of like the worst job of doing that. And sometimes you can take a sip, and the treat will go right past the foam, like into your mouth, and you don't get any foam. And it can kind of leave the taste a little
a little bitter sometimes. Next would be the fudge. And,
Wow. Okay.
I liked it, but it being I felt like it was like one step from being a 3. I would say that. But I still enjoyed it. Next would be frozen, followed by the clotted cream, the ice cream, and the top would be hot.
Wow. Okay.
I just it's like a butterscotch hot chocolate. That is the best way I can describe it, and it's just so good. Even on the warm day. As long as you have like
if you were on a cold day doing kicking back by a fireplace, that'd be so
Where's
good.
a fireplace in Universal?
I didn't know, but it's just like
They got more fireplaces in Universal than any home here in Florida.
True.
Like, that would be the ideal. You're drinking something hot situation. That'd go crazy. You're just like.
You just need to come here as a 1-2 days of the year where it's actually cold.
Yeah. So I'm going to give you I got to think about this, guys.
Okay.
I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to get myself with a castle in the background. I'm going to go for it. We're going to put you in, this is my order with a lovely castle there in the background.
Okay, lowest to highest.
I'm going to go from lowest to highest, starting at number 6. Number 6. Any guesses what I have for number 6? Number 6.
Is it cold?
It is cold.
Who could have guessed?
I'm shocked that you guys did the same thing I did.
It's just the fact that like the drink goes under the foam and you don't get any foam.
Having chugged it, I'm just like, yeah, that's not that good.
It's not as pleasing to me as the others. It's like just drinking a straight cream soda. If you like cream soda, that may be wonderful, but for me, not a huge fan of cream soda at all. So cold beer will be number 6. What do we got for number 5? Number 5 would be.
Is it gonna be hot?
Is it? It's gonna be the clotted cream.
Really?
The clotted cream was good. I actually enjoyed it. In the end, though, if it wasn't for the way it was presented, if it wasn't for the jar,
it is very much pudding.
It would just be pudding. And honestly, I've had better butterscotch pudding. So it's not that it's bad. It's just I don't enjoy it as much. But with a meal or something like that, it would be a really fun way to kind of throw that in there with the butterbeer. What would be number 4?
Number 4.
Number 4. Frozen.
Number 13.
Frozen.
Frozen.
I like it better than cold. There you go.
Fair.
There you go. And in place of other beverages, I will take it frozen. That is my go-to.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Butterbeer fudge.
Butterbeer fudge.
I love the fudge here at Universal. You guys know this. I don't hold that back. They don't pay me.
They have a lot of good fudge.
They don't host me. They don't give me anything.
All make it here.
I really appreciate the fudge. They make it fresh here. I love you guys know, you watch the streams. We get to watch them make it fresh. So the Butterbeer fudge to me was pretty nice. But now mind you, if you'd given it to me just a piece of fudge, I wouldn't go, butterbeer. But I still appreciate it for what it is. A really good piece of sweet fudge. You guys ready? Number 2.
Number 2. Going.
Hot butterbeer.
The hot butterbeer at Universal.
And here's the thing. I love the hot butterbeer. The first time I had a chance to try the hot butterbeer, I was instantly in love with it and realized this is so much better than the other forms of the butterbeer, the beverages. But there was a long time for there, you could only get butterbeer that was hot for 2 months out of the year because it was the only time it was cold enough that they decided to add that in there. They have changed that. You can now get hot butterbeer all year round. So, number 2, hot butterbeer, which leaves number 1.
Number 1.
Can I get a drum roll? Butterbeer ice cream. Butterbeer ice cream.
I feel like that was going to be your favorite.
It's beautiful looking. It's beautiful looking and it's great flavors. And I enjoy it. I would want that soft serve anytime. So that's it. That's my top 6 in the order. from least favorite to favorite. So when you guys get here and you want to check out Butterbeer, go over to Flora and Fetish Goose and make sure you check out Diagon Alley so you can grab yourself some Butterbeer ice cream. We greatly appreciate it, guys, giving us the opportunity to share that with you guys today. And I hope that you guys get a chance to check it out as well. From all of us here, from me and the boys, thank you guys for making it possible, sharing out the streams, for making it a family-friendly channel, and for giving me a chance to bring my family with me to the streams today. Guys, our streams are just getting started. It's only Monday, even though this is the third stream of the week. How did that even happen? We've got more to come to, and we want you guys to be a part of it tomorrow. We're going to be at Hollywood Studios Wednesday, Epcot. Thursday, we're going to be doing Runners Expo at ESPN Wild World of Sports. And I want you guys to get up, run with me, especially if you're doing the virtual 5K on Friday.
Spring challenge.
We're going to be the springtime surprise 5K.
You've been waiting for this for a while.
I'm excited. I'm a little scared. I'm a little nervous.
You are doing a lot. There's a lot to play.
So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I've never done a 10-miler before. I've never done more than a 10K. So we'll see how that goes. And this weekend, this is the first time I've ever done a challenge. Yeah. Total
5K and a 10K.
Total, we're doing 19-something miles over the weekend. So, guys, thank you again for all that you do. As always, we'd like to ask you two things before we close out our stream. First of all, when you guys are ready to come to Universal, Disney, or cruising, send us an email. Let us know how we can help you guys plan for your family's vacation so I can take care of my family in the process as Travelmation travel agents. Susan and I would love to be a part of your next planning. Send us an email today, susanedwards@travelmation.net. Copy me at chrisedwards@travelmation.net. Let us know how we can help you without charging you a dime. We get paid a commission after you travel. It comes out of what you normally pay. So he's pretty good at that. So let us know how we can help you when it comes to planning your next one. And number two, the fun we have in our streams, guys, is not meant to be just in the streams. We want to make sure that you guys have a place to come in, have some fun. We want you to make a connection. We want you to be a part of the community. And as a reminder, if you're watching here today and you thought, you know what, this was great because I was by myself before today, you're not by yourself. You're not by yourself, and we're glad that you can come in and have some fun with us in our streams. But as a way to send you guys out of the stream forever, we want you guys to know that when the stream stops, the idea of community and reaching out to others and bringing them in is not going to stop as well. We want you to continue it on. So continue the magic by sharing a laugh, sharing a smile, share a compliment with somebody that you see today. And remember, despite the fact that today it's not sunny in Florida, it's still our job to be the sunshine in somebody else's day. So make it your job to do that later on today as well. From all of us here at Ear to Ear Magic, thank you guys so much for your support, for taking care of us as we take care of you coming into the parks every Monday through Friday. Have a great rest of the afternoon, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow
in the parks.
In the parks. Thanks, everybody. Have a great one. We'll see you real soon. Bye. We're still on. We're still on. We're still live. Are they watching? Do you think they're watching? If they're still watching, do you think they should leave a comment? They should leave a comment.
In the broadcast.
Yes, they should leave a comment. They should leave a comment. You think they're going to leave a comment? I hope they leave a comment.